morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world. And thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK. I'll be your caster and cameraman for today, but I am not running solo. I'm running with, once again, Nine Null. How you doing, my friend?
Hello, MK. I'm doing great. You are still killing it on the Spanish. Mucho respecto. And we got quite the match here. I feel like a lot of these matches have been a long time coming. It's felt like we are finally here. Losers bracket finals. Yatagarasu, aka GOAT, against Naraka, aka Babylonia. So GOAT versus Babylonia, classic matchup. We got two campaigns. We got what? At least 8 chapters here. And we are going to be kicking it off very shortly.
All right, looks like they finally. Oh, are we gonna get baited here? I'm not gonna.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say anything till the first hit's done, now. So you take it away.
Gladly. They are setting up for the stairwell. At minimum, it might even wait for after the stairwell. Looks like the hunter spawns in on the other side. Stealth mode. Inside the elevator. Boomer up above in that stairwell still. Waiting for the prime opportunity. Getting at this point, they've deduced all the possible spots that the SIs could be at. They know the hit is right here, and of course with the spawn in from the smoker, Hunter does try to ricochet, goes in and out. Still another spin. Look at trying to get the wall bang here through the floor. Good attempt by Rowe. Wow. Hunter at 146 HP. Oh my god, they just go straight in. They catch him. Hunt, spit, smoke, scratch, keep him in. And they drop in the boom last. No boom, but a scratch. And it's going to be over 5% for the first hit out of Babylonia. Not bad, especially considering what they had there. Hunt, smoke, boom, spit.
That is right, 5%. And I say this every time we listen to this elevator music. Let's just listen and be quiet.
Enjoy. Now that we're all feeling properly soothed and relaxed, I do want to mention there is a quad waiting around the corner. Yatagarasu immediately out.
Look at this, no, they're going to full send this early. It's going to be a 2-cap. Charger unsuccessful, but the jockey is going for a ride, accumulating quite a bit of damage, getting a ledge hang. The event door has been, or the elevator button has been pushed. They get back inside, and it looks like their total damage from 2 hits is almost going to be 20%, making up a little bit more less than, or a little less than 9% per hit so far here, Nall. And this is actually a pretty good start for Babylonia, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a super nasty hit. I honestly thought, I was like, oh my god, they're kind of giving the charge an angle here, but charge lingered for a bit. Boom, right outside the elevator door, does manage to hit Nick. Smoker from the side with the hunter and a spit ready to go as well. They're going to try to at least get a pound spit here. Hunter just goes into the spit. Look at the spit! It is not doing anything! Oh my goodness.
They did it incorrectly, now.
Oh my goodness.
Now you gotta spit on the floor in front of the elevator, and it's gotta spread in there to do the damage. The spitter oversight leads up to no damage pretty much coming out there, Null. And this is going to allow Goat or Yatagarasu, whatever you want to call them, forward to get the first tank of the game for Babylonia into the hands of Chad. And they retreat back to safety as the Charger gets deleted from the server when he hits the ground. And the Boomer and Hunter look like they're going to reposition and try for something different while the tank gets the toys into play.
Immediate moving away from the boom. That's a 0 boom. Will just be the sack. Looks like we're going to have Hunter and Jockey Smoker here. And I think Babylonia is going to be content with that. The tank is taking his time right now, Chad is. He's first pass, 40% frustration. Wants to minimize his chip. But I don't believe those SIs are going to be able to facilitate his entry in here. Wow, they actually are going to send in a smoke into the dumpster hit? No, they just send in the smoker. Now they're going to have a charge up.
No, this is interesting because they throw the smoker away. They pretty much let Goat and Yatagarasu, whatever they want to be called for this match, that there's going to be no pull to initiate this tank, which means it's a little bit more safer to play outside. But I don't know, no. He is bringing a lot of hittables in play. Even the sedans coming through. They're playing very aggressive right now. There's SI flying around. They're going to play this forward.
Wow.
Oh, this is super aggressive. The tank has to commit with nothing. And this is going to work out for Goat. He gets his first punch at 3,200 HP. Second punch, he will get the ink cap with 1,900 HP. Full support still alive. He is down to 800. He's about to die. Oh, the jockey misses his spawn. The charger lands. The hunter lands. And the jockey can't do anything. Oh, and they land. It's going to be a wipe. No, it's a wipe onto Goat. And I am flabbergasted. What do you think of that?
So basically, there was the hunt player who was getting shot. The tank runs in front of the hunter, body blocking the shots. The tank does go down while he's tossing the rock, but it buys the jockey enough time to get in there, and Babylonia does clutch out the wipe. I'm telling y'all, I told y'all, do not count out Babylonia. I was looking at the channel points betting earlier. I don't know what the numbers ended at, but I know it's heavily favoring Goat when I looked at it, and you just cannot count this Babylonia squad out. What an insane start. Not only the tank, but also that insane elevator hit outside the elevator. Stumbling for a bit on the third hit, but they bring it back together with perfection.
Without hesitation, there is going to be a ready up, not as much as we waited the first time. Less than a minute to get the second half of map 1 along the way, and it is going to be Goat on the back of the wall. It is shut down on the hunter, gets skeeted. A little bit of free spit damage finds a target, and we shall see the Boomer and the Smoker kind of die off slowly here. Boomer first. Smoker should get for scratch or two, or maybe not? Question mark? All right, they don't kill it. Interesting. I believe it's a quad sack, though. I do believe it. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not 100% on that. But the wipe coming out is big for Babylonia right now, and they're going to have to perform. If they could just kill the tank, they're going to take a delta in their favor.
Absolutely. Absolutely, but there is the quad there lined up. I thought with the early spit sack, we just go for the 3-1 with spit. There's such incredible spread through here, but they want the quad. So did Babylonia. Let's see how it plays out as they exit the elevator.
All right. See what the infected want to do here. Are they going to do the same thing, or are they going to be patient? And they're going to full send it right here. There's a smoker pull. They get it. It's a 2-cap. The charger comes in for the death charge instead of going for the quad try. Oh, no. I think that was a huge misplay. I think it would have been a double charge cover, and they're only going to take about 8% now from the first 2 hits. Little misplay by Goat there, and great recovery from Babylonia.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And, you know, the spit here for Babylonia on their SI side, bit of a blunder as well. It's very rare that we see teams of this caliber making these kinds of blunders. I wonder if it's Suicide Blitz. I wonder if they got iced a little bit by the pretty much hour-long pre-game to the match. Charge going to land onto Nick. Any follow-up? Hunter into the spit. They eventually do find that hunt spit combo. Double boom as well. Babylonia manages to hold on to 86.4% of the bonus as they walk up to bring in that tank.
And I do believe that they're not going to be... Wait, Coach is really pushing the issue. I think they will be able to get the tank up before spawns. Smoker is up. Charge, they do have a quad try. They won't get to send it, as the Charger became the tank, and that is Sawa. And for the roster rundown for the rest of his team is Linux, Erlin, and Healy, tagged up as Josiah, if I said that right or incorrectly. And why don't you take Babylonia for us, Nah?
For Babylonia, we got Chad, Spooky, Learning, and Sneaks.
He's got a lot of garbage he's bringing with him, I'll tell you that. No, look at that.
Yeah!
Talk about taking out the trash. Oh, look at that. He's bringing 3 dumpsters in at once. And we definitely know how the last one ended. The question is, are they going to play aggressive as Goat did and push forward? And it didn't work out for them, Nah. The question is, will it work out for whatever Babylonia chooses to do? And he doesn't look like he's going to pick up everything as Babylonia chooses to retreat. And I think this is kind of wise here, Nah. They don't want to fall to the same thing that happened to them. But this will be yours. You take it away when he's ready to go.
All right, I think Babylonia recognizes here, even if they get a down or two, they can still win the chapter with this strategy. In goes the tank. They get 3,000 points of damage before he gets his first hit. Jockey is immediately dead. Hunter should get cleared pretty quick. Indeed he does. Chad, aggressive against the smoker, does get pulled. One down onto Sneaks, but Sawa is stranded. It's just going to be one single in-cap. The Skeet on the rock. That close range rock. Down goes Sawa. One in-cap. Pretty much nothing else. And look at those health bars of Babylonia. They're still threatening 538 bonus, as well as about 200 distance over what Goat had.
Yeah, that is a big opportunity for them right now. They can walk in with 900 bonus and take a couple 100-point delta if they're clean from here on out, which most likely won't happen. But they have one set of pills left. They have one person with damage bonus open, and the damage bonus was affected now because he popped pills while he got cornered. So that's one thing to know. That's why the damage is a lot more than you would think it would be, as a Boomer lingers above pre-spawn 2-2 Charger Jockey, waiting for the opportunity, and they're going to bait onto the Uzi players in the back, and unfortunately, one will miss. The Jockey will find a target. They're not going to clear it quick enough, and they'll get close to 100 points delta from that. Not quite, but they'll be able to push on, and actually, because they find pills, their bonus goes back up. And my goodness, no, it looks like they didn't take only 2 points of damage. They found the kills.
The Jockey looked like he just missed the ghost hop, but then he turns it into a big hit. That player that cleared him wasn't even booed. It just took a long time for the clear. Maybe had a reload in there somewhere. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, Spitter. Can Goat lock it down, or is Babylonia going to get a striking lead? Hunter finds it. Charge, Smoke, they all find it. It's a triple cap. Row in the death spit. Coach in the spit. And surprisingly, it's what, 100 bonus gone? That's it?
Yeah, that was a really great capitalization on the separation from the special and affected. Like you said, that's what happens when you're just hit the survivors that have regular bonus and not damage bonus. And for some reason, it didn't seem like it went down very quickly. But believe me, that was a great attack coming out from them. They're getting, oh, what a ski coming out there. The Charger and the Jockey go in the room, and Snicks shuts it down with the help from Learning. And they are going to walk in with 790 points. And look at that delta and all. 500 and change already after one chapter. Great start for Babylonia. But with up to 9 chapters left to go, that doesn't seem as much right now, does it?
Sure, but I think some eyebrows have got to be raised in the audience right now. Mine certainly are. As I watch that chapter 1 unfold, you know, so much momentum that goes into this game. And, you know, but with the wind behind your back, such an important way to play, and what a start for Babylonia. The question is, can they continue chaining this? Can they snowball this into an even bigger lead? Because just like you said, we got a hell of a lot of more Left 4 Dead 2 to play.
Yep, and for those that aren't aware of it and are asking the question, what do you mean 9 chapters? This is best of 2. As you can see, it says game 1 of 2. So we're only in the first campaign and only the second chapter. Now, they could play 1 through 5. It is their discretion. It doesn't say that they can, doesn't say that they can't. So there is an opportunity of seeing up to 9 more chapters of Left Dead, or just 7 more. It really at the discretion of the teammates. But let's keep it focused on the action now. Babylonia with the lead, going to go first. As Survivor, opening attack is the best hit you can ask for and all. Yeah. It's going to be a Spitter, Jockey, Charger, and a Hunter. And it looks like all of the SI are content with coming from the outside. Nobody looking to take any advantage of any Survivor misplay. And so far, I don't see any.
Yeah, we see one Survivor blocking the bow. Oh my god, they try to sit it in. Jockey M2 away. Charger goes all the way down. Does find Bro, but Spit will not. A footstep in that Spit, trying to deal with the rest of the SIs, and it will be a solid, even 5% hit coming out of Goat.
Yeah, I don't think the spitter was able to get it all the way down there inside the hole, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that probably saved them about 9% in bonus. That's still 5% without the spitter landing. Is great damage output, regardless, in my opinion, from GOAT. I'm just going to call them GOAT because I'm going to have a difficulty. Remember that, so they'll just call them GOAT for now. And they're going to go in without hesitation. They're going to try cap, but the boom goes in. Oh, the charger gets the land. It's a double charge. They will get the damage from that, and they almost double down with a 10% or a little bit less. They'll get them to 86.8. I didn't even see it and all. We have a tank at 63%, so they're going to have to take 3 or 4 more hits just until the event's over to get to that tank.
Yeah, this is a great recovery by GOAT. Clear as day, solid hits. Another one ready to go in the chamber. Hunter, Charger, Smoker, Spit. Does GOAT wait? Nah, looks like they are ready here on the rooftops. Hunter by the side, Smoker around the tree. They aren't finding anything yet. That will be a solid take by Babylonia.
Greedy for the death charge. No, they got too greedy for it. There was some damage that was left on the table there. They still get a little bit down. Three hits in, averaging just over 5%, 5.1 to be exact. And to be honest, no, due to they have to take 3 more during the event, I don't think 5% is bad on an average. Because if they do get that, it'll be under 70%. And here they're gonna go quick. The Hunter and the Jockey. Oh, what is Ski coming out there by shutting it, or not learning, by learning onto Healy. The Boomer manages to land, and that'll be a clean take. That is just stinks of damage, making the average come down a little bit less per hit. And 84% bonus left, 1,110 points, and the event has started now. 3 more hits incoming before they can advance.
Yeah, they got that big 10%er in on the second hit, but feeling a little bit lackluster as of late. Gotten like 1% across, or 1% per hit for the last 2. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, ready to go. Hunter climbing up, finding Row. Jockey does get dealt with by Nick. It will be a decent hit. Hunt, Spit. And while they approach another death charge area, I gotta ask, do you feel like going for death charge in this scenario against these top teams, is it kind of a bait? Do you just want to lock in the damage? Maybe they can find it. It would be great if they could, but I mean, how many times is a team like Babylonia or GOAT going to walk into that scenario?
Yeah, I mean, that's going to go here. The Smoker Pull comes out. The Charger didn't go for the death. It was actually there, no, just like you said.
Yeah.
The Charger was not ready to line it up, but I think damage is the better output, as that will be their 6th hit, down to 73.8% bonus left. And for those that are joining, Accordi is not knocked out of this tournament. They are in the winner bracket waiting for the winner of this to determine who they face in the championship of another World Cup. But for now, it is going to be the second tank of the game for GOAT into the hands of Linux. And right now it looks like the Survivor team are going to hook up or actually take positions on this boat. And they're just going to play Rock right now, it would seem, as the Spit goes out to try to get some free Spit. And it looks like they get less than 1% from that. And that would technically be the 7th hit, even though we only had 3 SI. But it took 7 SI attacks to get them down to 73.1, and they need a big tank right now here from GOAT due to the wipe they suffered in map 1.
They do, but I feel like this is pretty risky positioning here from Babylonia. I mean, we got a smoke charge right now. We got nothing but water surrounding them. We got players jumping up on top of the railing. They go for the charge, and that's not going to be able to find anything. Smoke neither. And with Linux not able to hit the rock so far, I was going to say he's eventually going to have to roll it in and take chip, but look at him. He's first pass 95%. Does he even care?
No, let's keep this track going here now.
Yeah.
Remember, they hit twice already during this tank, and he's still first pass 95% frustration. Has not landed a rock yet. Still has his frustration. Take a notes here on Linux, guys. This is how you play tank if you want to play long. He throws the rock up. Oh, and it was so close. He misses. They do get some more damage, and Linux gonna have to retreat and sacrifice 15% for 100 HP, and he's got to retreat now. They're pushing the issue, and this is the way to make his rage go down. And Linux is trying desperately to hold on to this frustration. Still doing a phenomenal job. First pass, 15% frustration, getting ready for a 4th SI hit here, Null. This is a great job from them so far.
Look at Babylonia. They've got the timers down pat. They are not going to separate themselves. Look at the boom clear there by learning. He says, get out of here. And Linux continuing to try to play the long game. 15% first pass. Continues to trade in his health. It's not a ton of health that he is trading. But it's starting to add up somewhat. Babylonia continues to relax. Hunter Charger Smoker here. Next hit. Ready to go. You can see they just got such high ground. Nick even going as far to stand up on top of the tent. And it's just leaving the SIs in a tricky situation. Again, the Charger going from the exact same spot he got lasered down at last time. Linux on the engage here, however. He gets chipped for 1,000 finally. Survivors run it back. Hunter Charger Smoker.
Yeah, and he hits the ground here. He is pushing in. Is he going to climb up or is he going to stay on the bottom route? He's going to stay. Oh, they're going to run him all the way back, Null. What do you think of this?
This is crazy. They're just going to keep running. He's second past 60%. I don't feel like they can AI him here. That courtyard is a good place for the tank, but Babylonia has different plans in mind. Do they walk it back here? Do they keep walking it towards a bar? It does look like they're going to settle for this back courtyard area. Linux running it in. He's got 3,000 HP. Beautiful chip from Babylonia. But the hit comes in. Smoke lands on 100. Follow up with the charge smack. Smoke does land. Finally getting the clear. Missing a smack. Very important moment here for Babylonia as they are in the orange. But the tank goes down. No in cap. Still got half the bonus left. Babylonia continues.
Yeah, no, the DB is still protected as well. And unfortunately, the tank killed the Hunter, and that's a Godframe punch, only giving a 2-punch worth of damage for that tank. And most of the damage, I think they might have gotten a great amount of damage just from the SI hits going in beforehand. I believe it was about 6 or 7%. And then the tank goes in and they get it down from 70 to 51.8 after they just popped these set of pills right now. But more important, so like I said, the DB's protected. They go for it too. The Poo-2 is in. They're going to manage to land both cappers kind of simultaneous. Smoker doesn't get anything. Jockey gets a little. And it just gets them down a percentage or more. Down to half, which is 663 points, and still 30% of the map to go through now.
Babylonia in form right now as they approach Cafe Inigo. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, and a Smoker. The quad ready for go. Got a lot of bonus that they can wipe out. What's going to land? Babylonia, the clears have just been so quick. Their team play, you know, splitting into 2-2 effortlessly, able to cover for each other so cleanly and so smoothly. Charge up and over, doesn't quite make the landing though, and he charges into nothing. Sure, the smoke lands, sure. They trigger a car alarm there by shooting the glass, but the smoke is the only thing that really landed there, and Babylonia, 575 bonus to spare.
Yeah, they still got quite a bit more. I don't know if they're going to be able to blitz it down to the safe room without spawns. They're a little bit hesitant. They're shopping for pills. They do find a set. This is going to allow the special infected to set up. I believe they could have gotten to the safe room, but since they triggered the event, they're going to take it slow. And I do believe they should just, yeah, they do sack the boomer just for a better hit. And they're going to push the issue.
Whoa!
Oh, the Charger misses. The Hunter misses. The Spitter gets picked. And no, that is going to allow Babylonia to blitz through and now take this pretty much clean to the safe room.
Was that a wall being clear on the spit? What was going on there? The charge blocking the entrance. He just kills the spit all the same. They walk in. They're not quite in yet. They continue to drop down. Hold on. Last chance hit. Smoke doesn't land. Jockey gets dealt with. They will make it into the safer. Hold on. Whoa. But the spit is inside the safe room. No spread there. Still cleared commons, but should be able to walk it in. Just shy of 500 bonus. It's going to be over 1,000 points on the chapter for Babylonia.
1,092 to be exact. 1,880 for 2 chapters, and they're going to make GOAT work for this. They survived both chapters. There was a wipe on the GOAT map 1, and now it's perform time for them. And I do think, now, due to the fact that this is 2 campaigns, I do believe that GOAT could actually get wiped here and still be okay.
Yeah.
But anything more than that is going to be dangerous at high tier Left 4 Dead. I'm just telling you, they can't really suffer much more. I don't think they'll allow it to happen a second time, but we are going live. Same opening attack, best hit minus the quad, of course. And have the spitter with that tri-cap without smoker. And it looks like the jockey is looking to see if there's any mistakes made by the survivors. Look at him, he's in there. I don't think Sawa left the safe room. No, the jockey is looking, and he confirms to his team there's nothing to be had, so he runs back out. I like that they at least look for it. Now, I think there's a lot that can be missed there if teams don't look for that ability, those opportunities where the survivors make a little bit of a misplay and don't cover everything.
Well, they know that Goat is going to chill here and clear commons anyway, so they just go ahead and do some intel, and they come up with no options but to take it out here. Jockey, Hunter, Charger, Spit, so much potential damage. Jockey hops in first, does find it. Charge goes wide, actually. Hunter gets dealt with. A little bit takes Spit, the charge cornering him. Does get a smack there. 10% hit onto Goat. Not a bad way to start the round by Babylonia at all whatsoever.
Oh, it's 10% now. I believe he back through the spit unknowingly that it went all the way into the corner where he cornered himself with a charger to come in and get some punches on him. It's really unfortunate. But one thing that they got going for them is they're not going to have a spit with this hit. And they are sending. It's going to be a 2-cap in the back. Hunter taking the jock target. Smoker not getting cleared. And the damage output is very good for 2 hits, 7.5 per hit so far. If they keep this up, no, they're not going to have much health left at the tank.
Yeah, that was kind of an intriguing hit. They sent all of them from behind, which is just not something you typically see teams advocating for, especially at this high level. But it works out. They get some damage in. They get a rotation into a better hit here. Jockey, Hunter, Charger, Spit. Quite the hit here with the house. And they send it in. Hunter gets a spawn behind the bushes. He's trying to get in there. He does find him in the spit. Oh my god, with the death spit as well. Another 5% chunk out of Goat by Babylonia.
Yeah, it only took 3 hits now. Right now, Babylonia morale seems to be a little bit on point. They're flying high after 2 chapters, making it, wiping Goat once. Their damage output is very great following their next infected round, and now they're going to have to deal with a run back after hitting this event. They have to shoot this gas can. Coach is going to probably do it. Smoker's going to pre-spawn, cause a little bit of a delay on the survivors of what to do. No, they're just going to full send here. Jockey and Smoker combo. Charger misses. Smoker comes in for a scratch. Boomer dies off with the Smoker. And we're going to see a Hunter, Jockey, Charger, and a Spitter. Yet again, a great set of spawns. Not much coming out from that one, now, but they didn't have a Spitter to really capitalize on it. And they got the best they could.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like, just get the hit out of the way. They're going to have to be sitting here anyways. They don't really get any advantage as far as pushing through the chapter. They got to walk back here and wait anyways. Get out of the way. Get a great courtyard hit set up. Jockey, Hunter, Charger, Spit. Like you said, Hunter is actually way up there. He is continuing. Okay, he does hop down. And it looks like the hit's ready to go as the Hunt climbs up. Jockey is in. Charger's trying to find a spawn in the porta potties. He goes wide again. These charges not really landing on a Babylonia, but a little bit of spit damage, and actually the damage is starting to chill a bit, but Babylonia got so many points locked in that I think they'll be alright with it. It's definitely not 0 damage. Gets them below 3/4 of the bonus remaining, just barely.
Yeah, and I do believe right now, that Goat is not in better shape for the tank than Babylonia was. Now remember, I do believe Babylonia went down to about 51-point-some% bonus after they popped all their pills, though. So keep in mind that did happen. But right now, there's a Hunter, Jockey, and a... Actually, never mind. Everything just got shut down so quickly there. That retro support with a Jockey, unfortunately, not mounting up to much damage at all. Goat looks like they're trying to get back on track. They're going to be able to spawn the tank now, and they only lose 1/4 of their bonus to do so. Let's see what they could do during the tank, as Spooky will have the second tank of the game, and that's right now, let's say it, only the second tank of this game so far. This match is just beginning.
Yeah, if you're late to the party, you are in luck. We did have quite the pause started off, so we're good. Hunter trying to get in there. Charger, Jockey on the pincer. They both miss. And that's going to be the hit. Spooky going to continue to toss rocks, not getting the quite the same pressure that Linux was, and also he's dropped down to 75%. How long will he be able to prolong this tank? We'll certainly see. He's just taking, little bits of damage with that long-range SMG. It's really nothing major. He hasn't even lost a 50 HP, much less 100 HP, much less 1,000. Boomer, Smoker, Hunter here, ready to go. Hunter does try to find that spawn. Smoker into the Hunter, maybe. Yeah, they will just overlap there. Try to find all the damage they can. Goes top on the boom into the one connect with the smoke. But all of that action going in on the back line, it doesn't really buy a lot for the tank to land a rock. Spooky is going to get pressured. The aggression from Goat tries to throw a curve rock. Nothing doing so far for this tank.
Nothing at all, no. He's just trying to hold on to that frustration to get damage. And even look at the health. They don't get damage from the SI hits. Remember, they are at 74.9. They threw 2 and got to 74.7, which is only 0.2. But all right, this is Spooky's commit. And just like Babylonia, Goat's going to start the retreat a little early. All the special infected are on top of the overpass. Spooky is lost 1,000 HP right now. A little bit better shape than the other side, but it looks like Goat's going to stay here to take the tank. Oh, they're popping pills early. All right. Spooky down to 1,300 HP. Support goes in. Oh, it's a 2-cap. Can they get the tri-cap? Nothing's getting cleared. The Charger gets cleared. Tank takes the corner. Linux gets death punched, which I missed. And this is disastrous for Goat. They're going to suffer an in-cap. They suffer a death. And oh my gosh, Nah, I don't know if you have shadow play, but record the death punches. I missed it. Gosh, I cannot believe I didn't see the death punch. I was focusing on the tri-cap, not on the tank's corner. And we lost Linux. He is dead. And Babylonia is going to win this round again. Now the bonus is already at 192. And the damage bonus is on 2 survivors and probably going to be the main focus for the rest of this campaign. Or chapter, I mean.
Coach was trying to pull a happy feet on the tank, but those guardrails ain't going to save you when the tank punches you, 10 feet into the air, right into the water. In comes a death charge attempt. He'll just take the damage right there as it collides with the railing, and down goes Sawa as well. Another down. Goat's bonus in shambles. And it's not even that likely they'll even be able to finish the chapter at this point.
Now they gotta protect it. I mean, it might just be a distance game at this point. Now they do have one more set of pills to find inside, downstairs, after they go upstairs through the building. So they gotta do that as well. But they do have a quad to contend with, which is gonna be quite challenging for them in my opinion. As the hiccups have already found me, even though it's already been an hour and a half, but it's only the second chapter of the game. So it all depends on how you want to look at it. But quad incoming now, take it away when you're ready.
Hiccups finding you right about on time. I would say about an hour and a half through. That's like clockwork here at this point. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Smoker. Yes, it is a quad. Yes, there are only 3 survivors. Yes, they are all bleeding out. Babylonia, more than happy to just keep them right here. They will eventually send it in. Jockey charge, overlap, but they find 2. They lock down with the Hunter. Jockey waiting for the pickup. Whoa, he's way. Oh my God. Arlen, the Guatemalan for Goat, does manage to shut down. Hold on, not done. And there he will be. 2 survivors left. But Arlen continues the fight here. Respect.
Yeah, and more so, they somehow they still have bonus, but I don't think it's really a thaw. Oh my gosh, the double boom lands as well. This is not going to be good for 2 survivors. The only thing that's beneficial for them is they only have a 2-cap, a Charger and a Hunter. But there's a lot of comments. The Charger misses, so they won't get the wipe. Oh, and the Skeet comes out. The Charger gets shut down, but unfortunately for Healy, has to swim in the spit. Boomer is going to come and reboom, and is going to make this pickup almost impossible. And I believe this is probably going to end up in a wipe here, no. I don't see the scenario where they make it here. With one survivor boomed in cap and the other survivor not. It's just a matter of time.
Absolutely. We see the spawns coming back up. Overwhelming. And they will eventually, certainly. I'm not getting excited yet. There's still a Hunter alive. There's still a Hunter hopping around here. Surely There's a Charger as well. They're just playing time. Sure, send it to SIs. They're still good to go. The scratch into the knockaway. Arlen continues to fight. The charge waits until the last second. Now he's, whoa, almost running too long, but they will finish the job. 415 points is all that GOAT can find. 612 after 2 chapters. MK, that is a lead of like 1250 for Babylonia.
I don't want to say that I jinxed them, but I did say that it would be not the end of the world if they got wiped, and they got wiped. So I'm going to shut up about getting wiped, because now they need to make some safe room, as they are getting dangerously in danger. I don't even know if I could say that. It's that dangerously in danger. It's getting increasingly more difficult by the chapter for them to mount a comeback, even if it's 6 chapters, which is the minimum of what we're going to see here. I mean, now, even that's a lot. Now, that's like, what is that, 300 per chapter is still a lot to make up.
It is, but the thing is, we got the wild card up next. We got Parish Overgrowth. And the question is, even if Babylonia, let's say that they tie on the next 2 chapters, and they don't go finale, we go straight into Parish Overgrowth. A 1,200 point lead, but it's such a wild card. We really don't know if Babylonia is going to self-destruct on that or on that campaign, or if it's going to be, GOAT tumbling down. We don't even know about these next 2 chapters. We're only halfway through, maybe halfway through the first one, so we really cannot start doubting ourselves. Another reason why is GOAT is a team that has been knocking Hikori down to the losers bracket. I just don't think you can count this team out yet, but they certainly find themselves in hot waters against this Babylonia squad, which has just been moving up the ranks, becoming increasingly more and more scary as time goes on.
Yeah, and look, this seems to be a kind of a trend so far for this tournament match now. We're seeing late tanks, and we're going to see another late tank at 71% of the way through the map, so they're going to be able to go through this early event, complete it all the way through the jail. I'm going to have to take a couple SI attacks. I'm trying to figure out exactly where they're going to have to take this on this chapter now. I'm not too keen on watching late tanks on this one. Most of the time they were usually fought back in that room there in the cafeterias where we mostly saw them in a lot of the matches that we've done recently. And I'm actually trying to go through the map now to get kind of a idea of where this is going to be at. And okay, now I have an idea where this is going to be at. So we're probably going to see it fought right in the room before they go on the outside in the big open area where the cop cars are at the first when you come out. I don't think they're going to play it forward down the edge of the street on top of the big rig. That's a possibility. I think it's going to depend on health, and I think if they're healthy, they run it all the way back into that room, try to light him up through the wall when he walks around, and hopefully suffer one in cap at close quarters. I really don't know what it's going to come down to now. It's all on what the survivors are really comfortable with.
Absolutely. And, MK, since we mentioned that back room, I mean, at that point, if they make it that far and they have that much HP, they can just go all the way down and still take the 71% hit all the way down in the cafeteria if they're given the opportunity to do that. I think there's just a lot of options here available for both squads. And of course, it could just be that they go onto the big rig as well. I've seen tanks taken there as well, but I do agree with you. If the option is there, I do think they'd like to take it back somewhere.
Yeah, I think the big rig could work out very well too, but it's very, very reliant on the survivor shutting down the special infected, because if you get somebody pulled down there when he comes up the stairs, it's a corner and there's nowhere to go. So you're cornered and you're capped right away. You're really reliant all on shutting down on the SI like as quickly as you can. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to see. It's just, if all the SI are shut down, the tank's not going to get anything. It's going to be a no-hitter, because there is no ladder, if I remember correctly, to get on top of that big rig to get the tank there. He needs help to get them off that. Should be just a boomer sag here now. I don't think they're going to send everything else. They probably want a spitter for up top, or even a quad try when they trigger the event to have the assistance from the common infected.
Yeah, I like this decision by GOAT so far. They do open the gate, run it towards the kind of open area. A lot of comments through here. Whole lot of comments to deal with. And Goat standing by. Charge Hunt, Smoke Spin. They've actually walked quite close to Babylonia at this point, MK.
Just literally away from them. If Nick gives up the spawn, it is going to be disastrous for Babylonia, and he's giving it up. All right, they're going to take advantage of it. This is, oh, they melted the charger, no, and the spitter is not going to reach Coach, and I take it back. What do I know? I thought it was a bad situation to hold there, but they just performed on their side and shut it down beautifully. No charge bid for you. Smoker tries to retreat with a little bit of HP, and great start off, in my opinion, here, no. Great start for Babylonia.
Yeah, Babylonia is on one right now. They completely get through the area. They clear the Smoker. There's still the Boom down below that could try to catch. Does catch too. But they're going to be able to just jump straight back up. Regroup with the squad. Hold on. Coach trying to jump from the stairs. I get up on the railing there. He does get up and over. Jockey Charger still for Goat. But look at them. 97%. They're going to press the button. And it's like that first area never even happened. Charge, hello, to Nikki, just gets 2 smacks and goes the wrong way. Jockey Hunt double cap on the front lines with the spit. Eventually, Rowe does run through it, finally finding some damage for Go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, and all the Charger, I think, had a double charge and went for a fist. And the spitter wasn't even included in the attack. I believe they jumped the gun. The spitter was not in spawn rotation. They went a little early, and they left some damage on the board, but they did get much damage that they desperately needed, so I can't say it's a loss. As they get a pull forward, charge will land, no slam. Hunter lands, gets quick. Smoker comes in, dies. Boomer will die off at the end. Not much damage coming out off of that either, but that will be the third, I believe the third SI attack, because the first hit was a sack of a boom, and they'll manage almost 20%. I don't think that's a bad average.
Yeah, I don't feel like Goat has quite been firing on all cylinders, but they still managed to push good damage through. 10% away from the tank. Charger, Jockey, Hunter, and a Spitter. Babylonia, for the time being, they got all their players fast with no pills pop. Will that change with this hit? Hunter gets shut down. Charger way off in the wayside, gonna go for the longest charge of his life. Spitter missing. And down go all the SIs. They're going to bring in the tank and run it right back.
Yeah, that hit was... I see what they tried to do there now, but unfortunately the only special infected that spawned close to the survivors they were going for was the Hunter. Which means the Charger and Jockey take longer to get in there, so the Hunter died right away. Yes. Smoker pull goes in. Third tank of the game in the hands of Erlin, and they think they're healthy enough. They're going to run it back now, just like we talked about. They're happy with his 81.9, and they're not going to take their chances on the big rig as the Boomer finds a survivor and kills off right there.
Yeah, I hate to say that, but I felt like that Boom, they knew where he was. Coach just walks up a little bit too close to him. Takes a boom for that. So what is Babylonia going to do here? Are they going all the way down? Hold on, they're going. There's the hole. Jockey trying to get some action. Hunter catches Chad. He's up there. Oh, hold on. Jockey does drop it down. They do clear up those SIs. Still got a Charger. But I was just going to hold that, and they take it all the way down into the main cell blocks area.
Wow, they really are not joking on running this tank back. This is the area that was a possibility. This is more open than the area up front we were talking about. Harder for the tank to find a corner. And Babylonia only losing 20% of their bonus before tank. They feel this is completely acceptable. And all right, Erlin is in. Take it away, no.
All right, 1k HP down. Smoke pull onto Chad. Immediately getting a smack. Sends him to the other corner, though. Double boom, no triple boom. Double smack coming out. Keeping Coach trapped in the commons. Learning goes down. 1800 HP left on Arlen here. Charge still getting sidestepped by Chad, even with the boom on him. No problem at all. 1 in cap is what Goat's going to have to settle for. Actually, Rowe goes down as well.
Wait, what?
They say really XD. I've honestly am not sure what just happened there. Hunter interrupts the pickup.
Somebody clip that.
If anyone knows what just happened, yeah.
What the heck happened to Spooky?
Yeah, a bit of a head scratcher.
I thought Spooky had green HP.
Oh, thanks for that.
Sure thing.
He goes down all the same. Not sure what even caused that. You do have the SIs coming back up. Jockey, Smoker, Boom, Charge, and Temp Health on all the survivors. They try to make fast pace through. Jockey shut down. Smoker shut down. Charger shut down. Everything is dead. Still got 320 bonus, about 30% of the bonus left. They're going to try to get across the finish line with it. But this is all, regain here. They're just trying to get back to the point where they're getting points. They're going to have to take this hit one more time out of GOAT before they can start making some points back.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still want to know what happened there, now. I'm really curious.
I would love a clip.
Yeah, we'll see if they get it. If not, we'll definitely check afterwards. And you're right, it'll definitely make it onto YouTube because something happened that was a little bit weird there. Spooky not happy about it. Looks like they're going to hit the back survivors. And actually, no, they're not. Never mind. There is no play on it. The Hunter comes from the front, gets skeeted. Jockey gets shut down as well. Boomer's successful in the back. Spit gets minor damage. And they get the survivors crawling. They still have to go through the whole campaign again, though. That's one thing about running back.
Definitely. Something that you got to be aware of is that possibility that you're going to be slow on the full run back. It took them a while to get to this point, and look, they got the drop down right here. Smoker pull, not going to happen. They do get down in the hole, down into the sewer area. They got a quad, but okay, the SIs are still in. They're just going to send it. Smoke on row. Nice shutdown of the charge. Still trying to shut down the remainders, but just a smoke. They will definitely be all right with that. Still 223 bonus left in the bank. On goes Babylonia, trying to shut this chapter down.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if anybody will be able to post the clip. If you clipped it, just whisper it to me and I'll post it. I apologize. I have links disabled to stop, I do believe, Malving, I do believe you did that. Just whisper it to me and I'll post it. I apologize. I forgot I have links banned. But Hunter comes from the back. Hunter does find a target. Stumble in the spit, too. And they get an in cap onto Chad. Spooky 1 HP, able to get the pickup.
Oh!
Yeah, they're downing him right away. They want to get the crawl there.
Thanks, I owe you one.
Yeah, sorry guys, you can't post the link. I forgot. Only the moderators can. So give me a second for this chapter to be over and send it there. But for right now, it looks like Babylonia is going to be able to crawl around the other side of the pipes without a hit. And they're going to make it to the save from here now, possibly with bonus. Will they make it is the question. They have one more to deal with. Deleted Charger. Smoker misses. Hunter's trying to grab somebody as they navigate. Oh, what a ski coming through! And those spitters now going to be alone just to try to delay.
Yeah. Wow.
What a ski.
Whoa. And they do just walk it in. I love the ski on the Hunter there, especially giving the noise cue. Sneaks just peeks out, takes it out. They managed to get bonus. They didn't quite get over 200 like they're angling for, but honestly, the fact that they made it through with the full distance plus 138, make it 136 as we round down. A great round for Babylonia, all things considered. I mean, keep in mind, I don't know. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because that tank did look pretty straightforward. It could have been a lot more bonus that they could have found if it were not for that mishap there. And we'll see if GOAT can't possibly find a window back in. Maybe not a huge one, but start to make some kind of comeback. Hit the boom on him, no problem at all. One ink cap.
Oh my gosh.
No problem at all. One ink.
Okay. So, Spooky just went from full HP to in cap for some reason. I just saw it. That is janky, but right now the Hunter is going to land. They're going to get cleared right away. Smoker gets nothing. And that'll be minimal damage coming out onto GOAT. And they hold the go-go button.
That is a absolutely ridiculous way for Spooky to go down. Obviously, the script writers were not pleased with how much GOAT was lacking. And they had to throw a wrench into the plans there. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, Spitter here for Babylonia. And, I mean, insane recovery from them. Even that can get so in your head. They just lose all of that HB. Oh, man, but they do recover. Now, let's see what GOAT can do. 96.3% as they jump up and over. Getting through, using that shortcut. Still got a ton of commons trickling through. And Babylonia waiting them on the other side.
Yeah, Babylonia won't even don't even want to hit them out there. There's no reason for it anymore. They need to hit them in this area up here. They're gonna have a lot of commons coming around the corner. The Infected just need to take advantage of whatever is given to them, and now they're just going to back up and hold the S key. Charger chooses not to go. They know where the jockey is. Oh no, the jockey might get hunted down here. Trying to wallbang him. They get him for a little bit. Hunter just goes. They get the pounce. The spit spreads onto him. The Charger, I didn't even see what happened. He just got deleted. Minimal damage coming out from Babylonia, and Goat has stepped it up right now. No, they have really trying to step up their game.
Absolutely. That wall pounce was crazy from the Hunter, but just cannot find the damage here. Goat looking incredible. And also Goat looking like they should be able to just walk it all the way back down, just like Babylonia did. Boomer, Smoker, Hunter in the side rooms here before they go outside. Going to be joined by a charge. For now, they just clear commons. Waiting around the corner, though. Hunter's already spawned in. Down below. Should be able to get a ricochet through or just a climb up. Okay. Gets up on top of the building. Quick reposition. Ghost top from the charge. Ready to go. Boom. Patience, patience, patience. And they do spring the trap. In goes the charge. Finds one. Triple boom. Quick clear on that charge. Smoker follow up. They get rid of the Hunter as well. With some damage does sneak through.
Yeah, and it looks like Goat's going to be in a little bit better predicament as far as bonus-wise. Just by about 7% now. Not too much. And I do believe they'll have to take another one on the run back. I don't think they're going to get a run back clean. They're trying to push the issue quickly to get this tank spawn. The spawns are already going to be up, so there is no clean run back. And they have a spitter, and they got the Charger. They're in danger of getting hit on the run back. Here they come. They're going to send it. Hunter lands. Charger comes in. Spit goes out. They'll get some spit damage. Not much at all, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that and all, but it looks like Goat's going to be in favor by about 5% going into the tank. But the question is, how far is Goat going to go back? And it looks like they have the same idea now. They're going all the way back to the same area.
They sure are. I'm honestly completely shocked that Goat only took about 1 to 2% there. The tank in the hands of Sneaks. He's going to continue trying to sneak on up to him, but Goat knows better. Smoke will go down. Boom over. Nice movement by Coach. Running too far up for the boom to be able to arc over the wall. Jockey's still up here. Jockey going to try to pull some shenanigans here at the hole. Most likely. Being patient. No, look at that quick drop downs. Goat is in. And they've made it.
Yep, so they get to the area where they want to fight the tank. Now, I don't think anything's going to happen to Goat like happened to Spooky. But I think Babylonia would love to get another wipe. And it's up to Snicks, who has the third tank of the game for his team. He has his tri-cap. He does not have a smoker to initiate. The question is, will he need it? This is going to be a big tank about to come in. They have 4% more bonus right now on this tank commit from the other side. Healy's probably going to pop those pills when this tank commits. And he already has them out. He's not going to be shooting the tank. And he does pop the pills. 82.8 is what the bonus is at. He hits the ground. There's his Hunter. Oh, he gets him a stumble. Sawa gets punched again. He switches targets. There goes a punch. Charger comes in. Charger is dead. Gets another punch. There is an in-cap. But look at how healthy Snicks is. But I don't think he's going to get much more. He's going to get hunted down and blasted through the wall. Though another rock. Oh, that was about 700 there. He loses.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's getting melted. He's trying to hold on for his teammates. He is down to 600, 500, 300, 200. Smoker comes up. There goes the Smoker. He comes out, and he is dead. I was going to say he had so much HP after he got the in-cap and all, but it didn't matter with nowhere to run. They focused down his 3k plus HP, get the in-cap, and Goat will have 54% bonus left, 51.8 after the pill pop, and they're looking good to make up some points after this right now.
The tank puts himself in jail, and Goat says, all right, well, that is fine with us. Charger, surprise, on Nick, who got a little bit antsy there, going to pay for it. The charge spit combo. Hunter trying to get a scratch in there as well, and will succeed at doing so. 44% of the bonus, and Pop Pills goes down a bit. They have a lead, yes, but it's a lead of about 300, and it's 95% DB. So this could still very well be manipulated by Babylonia and got brought down to their level by the time this is done. It's going to take some very clean play from GOAT as well as some intelligent positioning.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And the one thing that's a benefit for the Infected is both their shotgun players are the ones that are hurt, so they can focus. Or it's going to be difficult to focus the DB then, because they got to take the shotgun players down. So I believe the focus is just let the Uzi players go, which is going to be difficult. Oh, I don't know, Nah. This is usually what I don't know what the right play would be here. The DB's worth more, but it's hard to land on the shotguns. Maybe they just go for the Uzis because they have the point delta in their favor. It's all situational here on what they want to do.
Yeah, and regardless, Babylonia is running out of time here. They get the hunt spawn in, but he is immediately killed by, I believe, Ellis there. Arlen has just been on fire tonight. Smoker locked down as well. And this is a strong moment for GOAT. They are seriously threatening that 300-point advantage on this chapter. Finally, trying to edge their way in ever so slightly. But one hit remains for Babylonia.
313 is the point delta. Actually, a little bit comes down there from the damage, but they have about a little bit more than 300 points in their favor to be made up here. Babylonia's final hit is here. The charge spit is desperately needed, in my opinion. If they can land this charge spit, this could change everything. And oh, they're going to land it too. And the stumbles and the spit. The boomer comes in. Oh, this is huge for them. Down to 305. And now it's only 170 point bonus delta in their favor. What a great finish there for Babylonia. It's got to be a morale boost for them.
Absolutely. They're going to maintain 1,000-point plus advantage over GOAT. They are more than pleased with the way this turns out. It is 1,100 points on the nose that Babylonia is up. And that's even with the freak accident that happened to Spooky that took out all of his HB. He had like half a bar of HB left, immediately downed him as well, and they still managed to keep it so close on that chapter that they are up 1,100. This is quite a gruesome state for GOAT. As we approach towards the end of Suicide Blitz, once we finish this, we're not done. We're going to have a second campaign that you might be pretty familiar with, MK. Parish Overgrowth.
I've never heard of it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you never heard of it? Okay, well, that settles that.
All right, but one thing we'll do real quick here is we're going to take a little peek at this. Ignore the timer, guys, but let's see this. This is Spooky's in cap.
Yeah.
And what happens here? Watch. Oh, he got power slammed by something above. I don't know what it is.
What is that?
No idea. No idea what it was, but it looked like he got forced down from something up above. I wonder if it was the common that was staring down at him. I'm not quite sure what it is, but that is very confusing, and that is unfortunate for Spooky, because I think if that doesn't happen now, Babylonia might have won that round.
Indeed.
Yeah, that is
Indeed.
That is
absolutely
a bug
could
for
have.
sure. That is definitely a bug.
Yeah. Yeah, I know rules are strict in jail, but they're not that strict. We do just wait for one more ready up. Headed to the next chapter here, Suicide Blitz. Gonna be coming to a close here soon. I mean, it feels like we just started. Just started with chapter 1. It doesn't feel like we just started the stream. We've been here for a minute. But as far as Suicide Blitz, it has just been the blink of an eye. Babylonia performing out of their minds. Can they finish off strong? Or are they going to feel themselves possibly losing control of the match after this chapter 4?
Yeah, remember you were saying this might be the last chapter of this campaign, or it might be the second last. We don't know what they want to do. The question is, are we going to see a football tank or not? Due to the NFL playoffs coming to an end, it might just be called for it. No, maybe they should do it. Maybe they should. We'll have to see.
I'm sure these teams love the NFL.
Yeah, I bet every money I got that they don't. I'll tell you that. I'm pretty sure they're more into I guess real football, according to the rest of the
Football,
world.
Messi.
Yeah, in America they call it soccer, and I'm pretty much I'll get hate for saying that, but that's just depends on where you live is where it's at. But for now, the SI attack is great. Oh, the Charger misses, but gets a punch. Jockey, Spitter, and Hunter now. Can they get the pound spit? No, they can't. No Hunter, no Jockey, no SI find a target. It'll be some free spit. No free spit damage. Just 9 from an SI and 8 from another. I believe that's the Charger and the Jockey, if I remember correctly.
All right.
And that's
Trying to overwhelm.
Down now. They got him.
Yeah, good point. They continue to transition through this kind of sewer-ish area. They've already made it 20% of the way through the chapter. Hit is ready for them. Smoke tries to spawn in. Charger says hello. And he actually doesn't get cleared, even with the survivors down there ready as he charged through the stairwell. Sneaking some more damage through onto Babylonia. Nothing too major, but it's starting to get there.
Yeah, and I missed it yet again, though. Another 70% tank spawn coming out. Very late tanks on Suicide Blitz. 1 through 4, all late. Will we see the same coming into the second half of this tournament match? Will have to be determined when we get there. It's going to be a tri-cap with the spit. Best hit you get minus a quad again, no. Ready to go shortly. Hunter looks like he's very overzealous, ready to go.
Yeah, they are so ready for another stairwell hit, but it's not really like a wraparound stairwell, right? The charge is a long way to go, and they will get a beautiful chip level. Snicks dealing the doing the Jockey tries to go in the spit. Again, a little bit of damage, but look how strong Babylonia stands. 91.4% with another stairwell hit down in the books.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking good and all. They still have a perfect score. Barely, though, just by 0.6. We call the perfect score what the pill points are worth, which is 90.9 for those who want to keep scoring home. And they managed to get through the alley very quickly.
Yeah.
The only problem is you go through the alley, you got to deal with the car alarm, but the Boomer doesn't even spawn on the car alarm. He spawns on the cop car. Interesting, the Charger lands. Oh, it was so close. What is Skeet coming out there? No rolling tri-cap, but the Charger gets a slam. And that'll be their best damage output in one hit right there.
Yeah.
Not quite double digit, though, but they do get it down to 87.1. And I just wonder what would have happened if the Boomer just went behind the next car now. It could have been so different.
Yeah, right. It was interesting to see the Hunter as well, going away from the shotgun, trying to avoid the shotgun. Still getting skeeted out. Now, as we head through the bowling, standing strong, but they're not done yet. Got to finish out Chapter 4 strong here. Hunter, Charger, Jockey Spit. Another powerful hit waiting for them around each corner. Potential close quarters combat here. Charge spawns it in. Ellis immediately backs it up. Gets the chip level with the spit killed off as well. Babylonia continues strong. Snicks with another chip level.
Man, Babylonia has come to play today. Nah, they said we got knocked to the loser bracket, but we're not getting knocked out. Not that easy. We're going to make GOAT work for it as they are progressing up on about 70% of the way through the map. And we are in the movie theater, which is probably where we're going to see this tank fought, which is very difficult to navigate. There's actually spawns between the survivors. They got to be a little careful here. The infected don't see it, but they take advantage on the back now. And they get a pull of the spit. That was big, and actually, no, I'm surprised it wasn't more damage than that.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
But hey, you gotta get it where you can, and GOAT certainly got it there. Healy, aka Josiah, in here, gonna be the fourth tank for GOAT. Babylonia doesn't want anything to do with the movie that's playing there today. They're gonna take it back to the bowling alley. Feeling a little bit more comfortable there, and I can't blame him. Hit on the rub back, beautifully done. Charger will land. Hunter trying to get through the doorway. He's just gonna wait, go for a scratch. Not gonna be able to find that. And you know, this bowling alley is such an ideal spot to set up here. It's just, you know, wide open, easy to laser down the tank. Tough to spawn in as the SIs. Tough to find a target. Let's see if Josiah and crew can really come up with anything here.
Yeah, indeed, Healy is. Or Josiah, aka Healy, looking to choose which door he wants to commit this tank from. Boomer goes in for a sack. Once his tri-cap, I'm pretty sure they're going to want a Hunter here, not a Charger. And second pass 55%. I think he might have to. He's going to have to go in right when Erlin's probably at about 2. And he's got to go in early. Take the tank away now.
All right, he rolls it in. What's Arlen going to be? He is going to be a Charger. Smoke finds a cheeky spawn off to the side. Charger overlapping with it. Smoke charge. No, Charger's got bigger plans here. It's a Smoke. Oh my god, is it going to be a tri-cap? They can't clear anything. The Charger just starts assaulting Coach. They do get the clear. Jockey gets cleared. Smoker will get cleared in tone. They do finish off the tank, but look at all of that bonus gone. The SIs did manage to find the spawns. They did manage to get in there, and that was honestly looking even scarier than that for a moment. Babylonia will go ahead and pop those pills, find some more, keep popping them. They got one left in the tank to finish off the remaining 40% of this chapter with.
Yeah, there was a great separation pull from the beginning, like you were calling there and all, and the tank did a good job on focusing the survivor, who eventually turned into DB from the pill pop. Great job on making the most value off what you had with that tank, and I'm pretty sure Goat's going to be very satisfied with the way they performed there. They need to perform now. They can't get the skein. It took 3 shots, but they got it. Jockey trying to get Nick. They're not able to get it, and due to the long hallways, the Hunter not getting skeeted worked out.
Yeah, they even find the spitter there trying to escape with the shotgun. Snicks has just not been letting anything through. I mean, look at the guy. He's 78 HP, all permanent health. They've only got about 50% of the DB left, still holding strong to a third of the HP this deep into the chapter. Spawns coming up. Is it going to be the quad? It is. Go with the quad here.
Look at that. They got inside now. I thought they might have rushed and throw it there, but I think it was a wise thing on not doing that. But the only problem now is it's going to be difficult to land a quad in this scenario now. The spawns are not favorable right now.
And they're right here about to take off. Okay, they land 2. Charger will, of course, get melted down. Jockey M2. Quick thinking by Ellis once again. Snicks continuing to pop off with all of that HB, and they start the event. Just gotta wait this out. There are quite the shenanigans that can happen here, as I'm sure you know, MK, and probably a lot of people know in the chat as well. But Babylonia still needs to stay heads up here, even when the train starts taking off.
Yeah, they need to hit quickly. They're wasting a lot of time here.
Yeah.
The Charger misses his B-hop, and he pays for his life. The free spit goes out. They will get no damage from that whatsoever. They did have 510 bonus before that hit going down the ladder, and I don't believe they attacked quickly enough in order to be able to set up the hit before this truck or before this train card starts here now. I think it should start any second. Oh, they're gonna have to hurry now. I don't know if they'll be able to get up in place. It's gonna be a quad try too. Remember, you get pulled off here, you're not fast, you're dead. And I'm wrong, they have time. No, it's over, they gotta get him now.
Careful for the smoke. Look at the charge. Deal.
Oh my gosh, no. That was so close. Nick almost died right there.
Yeah.
And that would have exhausted all the damage bonus, but Babylonia makes it with 200 and puts up 3,316 points for 4 chapters on Suicide Blitz. And look at the point delta without letting Goat go is over 1,600 points, about 1,900. It's 1,900 even, actually. Look at that.
So, for Goat here, yes, this is a big L for them on Suicide Blitz in general, pretty much no matter what. But I feel like they definitely have the potential to have a better tank here, especially if they shut down those SIs like Babylonia was unable to do, and they could carry that into a couple hundred points advantage as we go in. Of course, not overall, but on the chapter, which could give them a little bit more room to claw their way back in on Parish overgrowth. If they fall flat, though, especially if they get wiped by the tank here, oh my god, Goat is going to be in dire straits. First hit, Babylonia actually lets him walk out a bit, not trying to overwhelm him, letting him walk inside here. Probably going to hit at the transition.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, look at the Charger and Jockey were trying to find something in between. They're still trying to find something. I like this play. Goat's got... Oh, the Charger! Oh, I thought he had it. Hunter's getting picked. The jockey and charger are really greedy now. No, they're really being patient, trying to find something in between. In fact, I'm going to move over to where this charger is at. Oh, he got it! He got the spawns! Oh, he missed it, though! And it's going to be a spit onto nothing. Jockey will latch on, and looks like the damage will be almost even.
I'm kind of at a loss for words how that still ended up being so much damage. I think Babylonia will take it, not quite 5%, but sure. And they continue through some close quarters areas. I think that could definitely benefit Babylonia. Goat gonna need to continue some very heads up, and not just quick reaction, but also just predictive gameplay. Like they predict that Hunter hopping through, it still lands. Smoker Charger, boom. Where else do they come from? Charge climbs up, runs into the doorwell. Hello. Are we okay here? Smoker gonna get cleared off as well. They kill, so they set up for a good hit, but that hit's worth nothing.
No,
look at Go.
Yeah, they're looking good as well. No, I mean that's very healthy. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. And look at them; they're all up.
And the blitz of the choke points is going well for them as the infected are not capitalizing. Like there's a lot of common infected and they're just trying to set up on what's great for them. And I believe they should have won already.
Yeah.
But actually, I think they might be setting up for the alley at this point. I don't know if they can, if they go here and fail, I think they'll be able to blitz through the alley. And I'm confused on what they're doing because they keep running back and forth.
Trying to bait something out, but eventually they're going to just press forward with this. And Babylonia is set up mostly at the outside area.
The alley is what they want now. They want the easy spawns. Right above, fall on top of them. Take advantage the best they can.
Yeah.
And they need to get some damage output. Remember, they did go into the tank pretty healthy from the other side. Tank has got great damage focusing on the DB. Got everybody slow. And they're going to bring a lot from the back. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
Charger dies. But, I mean, they get some damage, but not able to capitalize on the two in the back. They can't two-cap them now. They don't get it with three. Couldn't make it happen.
I think that's spit miss too. I mean, look at Goat here. 90% as they enter the bowling alley. There's going to be another close quarters hit. Maybe two, as they're about 15% away. But it's a poo 2 MK, and Goat has already made it outside. They could, yeah, they're just going to wait. Oh my. Oh man. 1180 bonus left. Scary moment here. They get a scratch and a double boom, but it's peanuts.
Yeah, and the only thing that... let me see. Alright, a lot of the comments spawn in the rear with this boom, so that if they spawn this tank, they're going to have to run back into it.
Right.
And they're going to have to. They're not slowing down whatsoever. They don't want to give another hit. I don't think it's really going to matter. Okay, they slow down now. And the special infected choose not to go yet? Interesting. He does land, but he gets cleared.
Alright.
Oh, I see what they're doing here. They're going to just commit this tank right away. They don't want him to let him out. They don't want him to get to the I can't think of my head. The bowling alley. They don't want to let him go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and they can't. They know they can't. It's too risky. And they're going to take it inside the movie theater. Oh, this could be big on both sides now, because if the tank doesn't get nothing, Goat's already at the safe room already.
Right.
This could be a benefit, or this could hurt them really bad. It all depends. But look at how healthy they are right now.
I think we can say one thing for sure. This is what Babylonia wanted to happen. Absolutely. With the spit blocks, the delays. They have got Goat exactly where they planned, where they hoped that they would be able to trap them. But this is just going to backfire. Hunter, Smoker, Jockey, and Learning going to have to engage here shortly.
Indeed he is. He's going to have to do more than engaged. He has to help for his team here. He's going to commit down the side. He jumps on top of the... There he gets a pull. It gets cleared. He gets a punch. The pounce lands at the Jock lance. He gets a punch. Hunter's cleared. Jockey's still going. He gets another punch. Oh, the Jockey's still going. He gets a double. No, the double didn't register. The tank's still very healthy. 2200 HP. I don't think that's going to work out very well. He throws a rock. He misses. He bounces it off the wall. Oh, he's really risking his HP here. I don't think he can get that in there, Null. Is it possible? He throws a rock. He doesn't get it. Dude. Oh, it was so risky. He doesn't take the free damage. And I don't know about that call, in my opinion. Now Learning is kind of stuck out here with no HP. And Goat's still very healthy. The tank dies off. The smoker dies. Boomer's going to die off here. They'll get a good attack. But not much comes from the tank. They still have 50% bonus, 701 bonus to be exact, and 30% left on the map to navigate. But no matter what, Null, it does seem that Goat will not be able to take the lead after this chapter.
Talk about forcing a square peg into a round hole, bringing quite a literal dimension to that. I just can't help but feel like that tank ended up falling flat. Hit comes in, charge does land with the wall, Spit will be able to follow up. And again, MK, we're in a situation where 95% of the DB is still available for Goat. There is still range for Babylonia to lock it down.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a 384-point lead left now for Goat. They still have 50% of the map to go through, but this event at the end is stationary, so they have to take up the 2 hits there. They're not favorable hits, but they do have to take it. 1 hit on the transition down on the stairs right now in the ladder. Smoker spawns up, Jockey gets from the back. Smoker pulls, get clear. Jockey gets M2 shut down. Hunter does not go. Boomer gets popped, and it looks like the Hunter is going to wait for the rest of his spawns, and this is probably going to be the last hit coming up now. And I do believe Babylonia got more points because they found pills.
They sure did. 412 points in the lead on this chapter. Certainly the bounce back that they have been praying for, but they just are not out of the woods. Yeah, this Spit spread can be horrendous. They send in the hit. Smoke starts it off. Charge finding a stumble. Spit eventually comes out, tries to land on the box. What is that, Spit? They find nothing with it. And Goat holds strong.
All right, now in my opinion, this spitter needs to make sure if it spits right on the back of the box when the event starts moving, that spit will move and hit everybody on the front. So it's just a matter of positioning it. And it's not going to be a good hit. Their last one is a poo, too. They send it's a Boomer stumble. Oh, they're all swimming in the spit. Coach has to get back up the top quickly. He gets stumbled off, and he's going to survive. They'll take a lot of damage now. 600 down to 481, and they are going to survive the map, and they're going to win the chapter by 281 points. But Babylonia will have the lead. We'll see the final tally in a minute. We'll see the GH comes out, or are we going into Chapter 5 in just a second? Let's see what it's going to be. 3,316 to 2,487. Maps 1 through 4 is going to determine the loser bracket champion here now to go against Hikori next week in the grand finals of another World Cup.
Now, I do want to mention, I feel like this campaign may be unfamiliar with some viewers, so if you got any kind of overview here for Parish Overgrowth, do we feel like it's a big divergence from Parish? How would you describe this Parish Overgrowth campaign that they're headed to now?
It has been slightly modified for a little bit more balance for versus gameplay. Made to have some choke points a little bit different than regular versus. Make some tank fights a little bit different, kind of like what Hard Rain Downpour has in some certain areas. So that was the main focus on this altogether. Map 1 was recently changed in this update and all. It has been reduced to 300 distance. The map has been shortened. A few things have been changed more wide out in the open to make it more survivor-friendly on an opening map. Due to the way it was originally made, Map 1 was very difficult to survive sometimes. So due to that, we made it a little bit more easier, a little bit more survivor-sided. Only 300 distance, which I think is most important, so it doesn't determine a big lead after one chapter. As we just get baited by Learning, we're not going to ready up quite yet. But that was the main focus for the first chapter, and Chapter 2, 3 together now are about 11 seconds longer than the original as far as walk time, and Map 4 is about 17 seconds longer than the original. Not much of a difference.
And we do have the first hit ready. Charger, Smoker, Hunter, Boom. Boom goes out onto 2 to start the engagement. Smoke pull, long charge, finds him. Smoke gonna get a follow-up there onto Nick for a moment. Just 1.9% is all they find. Maybe a little bit more as they clear through the comments. No, clean clears so far.
Ooh, that charger was dangerous and all. If you get the right angle, you could charge him right off there. I don't think Babylonia is very aware of it, but Goat was. Unfortunately, it didn't work well for them as they get through the garage quickly out into the streets. And we're seeing another kind of mid-tank. We have seen no tanks this game now before 50%. Very late so far.
Yeah, every single tank has forced them to make the distance. We have the hit in. Charge will miss. Jockey does that as well as the Hunter. Nice double cap. Charger runs it for a smack. And of course the Hunt spit as well. And that is going to be a solid hit from Goat pre-tank.
Yes, indeed it is. No, look at that. That gets them below 90%. The opening hit was undesired. And right now, whoa, look at the aggression from Snicks here.
Yeah.
Okay, Snicks chose to back off. I think he wanted to get some chip, but it would, this tank can actually try. I've never seen anybody dig this out, no. And he is actually going to... And he gets it out. No way. He actually could bring 2 cars into play. But not only that, but he's got to get it over the building. This is very very hard to do, and he does it. No, I am flabbergasted. No, I have never seen a tank get in 2 cars. I've tried to do this on my own map, and I couldn't do it. And Linux has plans. He wants them both in, and he did it.
It looks like Goat really understands this campaign, at least so far. Linux, he's not even second pass yet.
Actually, just dips right after you say it. Just. And I think they might run back to the safe room because 2 cars is too much now.
Okay.
Now, if they do this, this is to give the tank an easy corner on the inside. This is the only downside to it. He gets an easy corner if you do this. Take it away, now.
He is in. He chipped down 2,000. The blink of an eye. Hunter. Snicks is caught outside. He's trying to deal with it. The Smoker will take it. The charge is in there as well. Hunter hopping around. Can't find Nick. Finally finds him. Slow get up from Ellis. Trying to pop those pills. The Hunter does get knocked off. Tries to go for recommit. Lianke will go down. Hunter's still trying to hop in. Wow. He will eventually get the pickup. Smoke trying to play some shenanigans here. But with the get up, they are down below 40% of the bonus.
Oh my goodness. That charger did everything, now. That double charge inside. The pull outside onto Snicks. I don't even know. He almost skeeted the Hunter. He couldn't do it, but it was close. But Babylonia will survive. They don't get wiped. It looked like it was going to happen, a wipe, to be honest with you, now. But they do manage to survive. They find a set of pills. 242 bonus still left to have. They can still get points. Good recovery. But I think Goat's happy.
Yeah, I mean, Babylonia was up just a little over 1,000 headed into this chapter. Smoke comes out, jockey on the head. It was the Poo 2. You get a little bit out of that. 1 boom. Continue on. Quad waiting for them around the corner.
They missed the extra set of pills. They only grabbed one of them. So they missed the 15 points. I don't think it really matters here. No, I think they just want to go. They'll give Chad the last set of pills to keep him fast. They'll be happy with that. Okay, right now they're not in a good spot. The Charger has spawns above them. It gets blocked by Ellis. Very fortunate for the survivors there. Now they get pushed out into the open area. And now, I think Survivors has cleared out the commons before they advance because the quad's incoming.
Sure is. Goat was patient with it. They do eventually send it in, but look at that. They're just going to be able to find a Smoke into a Jock. Still holding on to over 200. It does dip down into 198 with that Smoker scratch, but they have done it. Safe room within their sight. 30% of the bonus. Just under 500 point lock in for Babylonia.
And that'll put them to 3,812 for 5 chapters of Left 4 Dead, 3 remaining. Ghost still has the other side to go, and they can make up some points here after having a phenomenal tank on map 1 of Parish Overgrowth. See what they can do now.
So they need to be averaging like 250 points over what Babylonia can do per chapter. It was not the tank wipe. They managed to get 500 points, and that puts that much more pressure on GOAT to perform. They have to right out of the gate, otherwise they are going to be banking it on a Hail Mary, maybe some kind of early tank into a wipe where they survive, some kind of ridiculous point infusion that they're going to need if they can't start making these points back now.
I just wanted to ask Mando to see if they're allowed to play at map 5.
Right.
Just want to throw it out there. And thank you very much for okay, nope, just 4.
Or
So, okay, so we're just going to see 4. And thank you, 4chan, for the sub. 18 months in a row. My goodness. That's probably one of the longest streaks on my stream. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated.
yeah, shout out to 4chan. Shout out to the chat in general. Great to be here with y'all. We are just waiting for those ready ups. 2 members of Babylonia. It looks like they're running around the map, MK. If you look over at those SIs, it looks like they're discussing what they're going to do, where they're going to do it. Maybe some kind of discussion about that car that managed to get into the situation.
I bet you anybody, now, when they saw the second car, they were probably like, where the heck did that come from?
Right.
They're like, what happened that we don't know about? And I'm telling you now, digging that car out of that corner is very, very difficult. He got out in 2 punches. It was just in his favor, I'll tell you that right now. It's not that easy. It is definitely not that easy to get that car out. It's put in there on purpose. On purpose, no, and he still got it out. As they get a pull, the Charger manages to land with the Hunter. Oh, and it gets a slam! Oh, this is a big start for Babylonia. No, look at that damage coming out and still piling up with the Boomer. Wow.
That is a scary first hit. We talked about how badly they need the points. And what a great start for Babylonia. They get this follow-up hit, too, which was quite impactful for GOAT. It's worth about, I want to say 12% for them. See how much Babylonia can find with their SIs. It's a 3-1 with the spit. They definitely have got the damage potential. Hunter, Charger, Jockey, spit. They should be ready to send it soon. Hunter on one side, the 3 SIs on the other, ready to ghost hop in.
Oh no, did you see it? Did you see the Charger miss his spawn? And it threw everybody off the game.
Yeah.
And that's going to be no damage coming out. And they're just going to reposition for the stairs. Will probably be the smart play. But the spitter spawn. Oh, they didn't have to go up to spawn it. That's because Snick was aggressive. The Charger gets a fist. And this will be the 5th tank of the game for Babylonia. In the hands of Learning. But more important, we have to do one thing. Shout out to Ninal from Sparklers. Or from Sparkers.
Oh, nice. Hey, much love, Sparkers.
And look, he gets the car now. He gets it, but he's taking it the hard way. It's going to be hard. Look at all the pulls are here for a reason now. He gets it. He gets it in.
Hate going to come in the meantime. Hunter does get skeeted. Boom hops in onto 1 with the smoke pool.
He does.
Okay.
He does.
Wow.
He does lose more frustration though. Unfortunately, he's going to lose his first pass before he gets to the second car. And now the question is, does he even have time for the second car? No, I don't think so. And he's going to go for it. This is risky. Learning is playing with his AI abilities, because if Goat flicks it back here, he's in big danger. Yeah, he just realized he doesn't have time to get the second car. Goat has to know he's low on rage too. The question is, are they going to flirt with it? No, they're going to play this forward. They're not scared. And if Learning can't get this in, he's going to be in dire straits. Okay, he gets 1 car in. Goat's going to play this forward very aggressively. It is dangerous. He plays. The car does not go up into play. He splits the survivors. He uses it as a tool. Oh my gosh, the jockey. What the heck? The jockey's body gets the yin cap. The jockey flies to another zip code. They're going to try to grind this out. He misses the rock. Oh, he gets the kill. It rocks onto Erlin. Well, fortunate for the survivors. The rock comes out. Oh, what a skeet! Oh, he kills the Hunter and the Charger by himself. And the tank will die off.
Wow.
Wow, what a turn of events. That was bananas. They get the kill, and the SI gets shut down by 1 survivor on 2-on-1. What a play, now. What a play from both sides. I don't even know what was better. Probably the death.
Right.
It has to be the death. It has to be the death.
Yeah. I mean, this game, both campaigns have been absolute bonkers, but at the end of the day, once again, the scale's tipping in favor of Babylonia. I'm going to say best Go can do is tie this, maybe. I mean, they've got 278 bonus, but they only got 3 survivors left alive. They got to dot their I's and cross their T's here. 2-2, it's a poo 2 for Babylonia, which could be a saving grace for Goat. Make some good headways to the second half of this chapter. Coach does get through. Boom is kind of just waiting it out. Smoke pull. Jockey lands as well into the double boom.
Ooh.
Look at the scratches from the... Oh my god. And then stumble into the death spin. It goes down.
Oh my goodness. They could eat the pills and double up, but they don't. They ignore both sets of pills in the ambulance, which means even though they lost a survivor, they'll even lose the bonus on the round. This means Babylonia's going to further their point delta with more opportunity with this quad incoming. Spawns are not ready, though. Here they come. They're going in. The Hunter... Oh, the Charger lands a 2-cap. It's going to be a wipe, and they're going to die. No. And look at that delta in favor for Babylonia grows almost to 1,200 points with only 3 maps left. Goat needs to perform big time now if they want to make a comeback.
Babylonia massively outperforming the kryptonite of Hikori, and I've got to ask, are we seeing a changing of the guard in the South American region, in the Latin America region? Babylonia making a massive statement here. We've only got 3 chapters left, and that is what, like 1,200?
Oh my goodness, that is a huge point delta. Well, I could probably... everybody would agree with the underdogs right now having the lead. Babylonia playing lights out on Suicide Blitz and now playing lights out on Parish Overgrowth. They have won 3 maps on the other campaign, and now they have won 1 on this one, and they have only played 1 so far, and now we're finally going to see a change of this tournament match now, and we're going to see a tank at 30% of the way through the map, and that is exactly what Goat needed. If they can manage a wipe, they can almost even it up after 1 chapter if they can survive.
Yeah, and a question that I posed, something that I wanted to look at as the game progressed, was this Parish Overgrowth campaign. Who was going to have the map knowledge advantage on this one? And I got to say, after seeing their Survivor and SI sides after 1 chapter, I can't say a clear victor as far as map knowledge goes, which is not good news for Goat. Babylonia has been looking very studied up on this chapter, on this campaign rather, but with this early tank, it is going to continue to put them to the test if they want to lock down this overall win.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, but it's going to come down to tank play. We'll see what happens at the tank play. This tank does have 2 hittables he can bring into play. Possibly 3, depends on where he spawns, but I had the feeling he's only going to be able to get the ball from the statue in the middle of the Parish Overgrowth field. And he also can dip in behind the survivors and grab a old hittable out of the garage behind them and bring it in. But you always have the danger of the survivors pushing forward. But if you do, the tank can drop right on top of you if he abandons the car. So there's always a trade-off in whatever aggression play you like to play. As the Charger misses his rocket and lands on the Hunter, the Jockey misses. All the Infected have given away their location. And it is the best hit you can get minus the quad now. Do have that.
They continue to play footsies here. Jockey picked off, but the hit's not done yet. You can still do a whole lot with the charge. Hunt, spit, charge, laser down. Hunt can't find a way in. Spit finds nothing. Not 2.2% on the hit out of Go.
And they are on the street. They are pushing down. They haven't made up a lot of ground yet, though. The Infected are already coming up before they got to the end of the hall. And I think they're okay with it because it looks like they might want to play a game with the tank. If they throw their spawns in now, Babylonia could do something aggressive, push this tank out in the open, or possibly be able to clear out and make chip on him when he tries to come in. I really don't know now with this early tank. It is yet to be said what's the meta. As the Charger lands, gets to his destination, gets the 10 damage. Jockey lands on the charge guy. Smoker dies off, not much at all, but they do get their damage from that hit as it only was 0.2 from the first one.
Yeah, they at least find something here with the tank coming in the hands of Sawa. Second tank for Goat on this campaign. 6 tank overall for them. Ellis does go ahead and pick up a gun. We'll continue on.
Oh, Sawa knows how to hit the ball over the hedge. First shot and all. He
Ooh.
knows what he's doing. He could possibly bring both hittables. If he knows about the second one and all, he could leave this ball on the front as a toy. But I'm probably sure he's not going to. It's not a lot of people know about it. It's not even a normal hittable in any of the campaigns, the second one. So maybe he just sticks with the ball for now.
Okay. And Sawa has the weight of the world on his shoulders here with that globe. Babylonia gonna back it up.
This is interesting now that they're backing it up here. There's nowhere to get that ball. Maybe not. I don't know. Can he pop this up over there? Now he might have time to go get the car. Does he know about it? No, he doesn't. There's no time anyways. No, take it away. Sawa's tank.
Okay, very heavy ball, trying to lob it into play. Does get it over the sand. Okay, smoke pull into the corner with the rock. He misses the rock as Ellis jumps over his head, and he misses a second smack as well. The hunter will connect. Jockey off by the side, isolated, trying to carry him into it. Look at that jockey. He can't get the kill, and the globe is already too late. It's so slow moving, and the tank goes down. 80% of the bonus still in the hands of Babylonia after that one. And what a moment for this Babylonia squad.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can't get the in cap with it just by it rolling like that. You need help, but the jockey needed to call the tank over sooner, and unfortunately, no in cap goes out. They'll get just about 15% from the tank, and Babylonia's got it feeling pretty good right now the way they took that tank with how many chapters are left in this tournament match and all. Smoker pole goes forward. The Charger takes the guy forward. Spitter is going to land. It gets one slam. That'll be an in cap on to Snicks.
Wow.
And that is a great recovery after only getting them down to 80% after 2 SI attacks and a tank, and a tank.
Yeah. Okay, still trying to get the pickup here. 99% of it there. They will get up. Losing, around another 10% from that fiasco. Babylonia continues pushing forward. 3-1 with a spit.
More important, they did get the damage bonus open, so they have something to focus on now. And it looks like they're going to go quick. Smoker, dead. Hunter, lands. Spit, successful. Not the greatest of sack order. They do get the damage output up there from 80% post-tank down to 66.4. Not terrible, not bad at all. No.
And I'm not going to lie to you, MK. If there was anyone who was the damage focus of the team, if I was a member of Babylonia, I would want it to be Snicks. This man has been on fire with the shotguns, with the skeets, all night long. Smoker, Charger, Jockey, Boom, awaiting them from the overpass. As they walk into the Ceta van, Boom does get popped.
All right, and this is interesting, I don't know if they know about the map changes. Right now, I believe they should hold everything and wait for the second hole. Because it's changed dramatically. It's a very difficult choke point for the survivors to take. And if a survivor gets caught in a separation isolation situation, they will lose a lot of bonus I'm telling you right now. And they don't know about it. They're going to go here, and I don't agree with it. But here they go. It's a quad. Can they end it? Oh, they land 2 caps. It's a tri-cap, but the Charger misses. And it's just going to be big damage coming out. Dropping to 55.9. It was so close, but they missed the charge. It was so close.
That was way too close for comfort from Babylonia. They do survive, though, and even with these big hits, they've got so much cushion that as long as they're locking in a couple hundred bonus, they are feeling good. Still have the potential to finish out strong with over half the bonus left, surviving that quad just by the hair on their chin. Charger, Boom. Charger just trying to climb up. Finds Ellis. Hello, the turnaround. Finally. Wow. What?
Coach almost died.
Yeah.
Whoever cleared
millimeters.
that, no, whoever cleared that saved Coach's life because he was oblivious
Yeah.
to what was going on. That double charge would have been an in cap for sure. And they are trying to blitz this safe room. Oh, the smoker. Can they get it? Oh, the smoker causes delay. All the cappers can get up. It's one dies though, and now it's only going to be the smoker and the jockey and the spitter and Babylonia. Oh, the damage comes good though. Good damage at the end, but they're still going to secure 500 and some bonus null. And Babylonia is almost put this out of reach for Goat. This is I don't know now.
Yeah, I don't know either, MK. Another 1,000 in the bank for Babylonia. And, I mean, Go is going to need a heroic scoreline here.
Thank you for the raid, Adam. I appreciate it, my friend. Hopefully your center games went well, my friend. And you earned some MMR instead of gave it away. I hope it all went in your favor. I appreciate it, but I don't know who made this map. It's one of the first times I've ever seen it. So, sorry there, Adam. I'm not quite sure, but definitely not me. But alright, no, I think Babylonia has done such a great job. Goat needs to win this round by at least 250 now. If they don't win it by 250, then they're going to need 600 point delta chapters coming up if they break even. And it's almost impossible to do.
Yeah. And look at this starting hit again. I mean, this was worth almost nothing for Goat, but this could be such a different story being written by Babylonia on their SI side. Hunter, Jockey, Charger, Spit, they all spawn it in, they all drop in. Charge can't find it, Hunter will in the Spit. Jockey ready for the follow-up, but he walks out from around the van. And he does get shot down by Goat. Still going to be 4.5%.
Yeah, better opening hit from Babylonia. Just the morale is boosting with them, and Goat just can't seem to get out of the rut that they seem to be in. Or I wouldn't say necessarily a rut. They just can't compete with the capitalization from Babylonia right now. They are just winning every chapter, it would seem to be but one so far, and it could be a fifth. See what happens. Next set of spawns coming up. Look at this now. I mean, it's not a lot of damage and all, but I still think Goat's taking more damage per hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's damage. It's damage. If they go even with Babylonia, that's a win for Babylonia. Every day of the week at this point. So Snicks going to be the 6th tank for Babylonia here. SI is coming back up. Jockey Charger Hunter as he plays with the ball.
Yeah, it's not cooperating with him, unfortunately. No, I don't know if he saw what he did there, but he yeeted it backwards. And he got it. Oh, no. Can he get it out? He got it out. Okay, no, he's good.
Look at the hit, though. It's a double. Triple not quite able to find it, but the charge gets a smackdown with that.
Oh.
Weapons over here.
The bonus.
I know.
It's a sledgehammer.
It's so much damage already, no.
Snicks does go second pass, ditches the ball, and he looks like he's going to maybe cut him off.
Couldn't get there. He can get the car, though. He has plenty of time. But I don't know if he knows about it. It's just map knowledge. No, and neither do the infected.
You're getting the hang of this, Alice.
Boomer pops. Now, if Goat was smart here, they would LOS this hard because Snicks needs to keep sight. And Snicks is going to have to trade some HP for vision. Okay, I don't think he needs to worry anymore now. He can commit here. Yeah. He's okay. He can commit. And he is on the ground. He hopped once. He's down to 4,500. Now down to 37 already. There goes Smoker Pull. He'll take the corner onto Sawa. Sawa second punch too far away. Won't get the corner. Charger misses. Hunter gets skeeted. Sawa can't get anything. This tank cannot find anything. Can he get Coach? No, he can't. It's going to be a great take from Goat, and this is what they needed to rebound. No win caps. DB perfectly preserved. 769 bonus remains. And even though they took it well and they have 70% bonus and all, there is only a 250 point difference between the teams. That is it.
That's exactly what I was going to say, which that is what we said needs to be pretty much their bare minimum here. They've got nothing left to lose. That they can afford to lose, rather, as we see this 2-2 ready to go. Charger Jockey with the boom spit. As Goat approaches, the hops from the charge will get locked down though. Jockey in, dying third alongside the boom. Smoke, hunt, charge, spit on the next one.
Yeah, I could definitely tell Babylonia is not familiar with some of the choke points here at all. There are some very interesting choke points you can get if you're listening and paying attention, where I'm going right now. You can get on top of these buildings right when they go through these alleys if you have the time to set up for it, but unfortunately, unfortunately for high-tier play, usually having time to set up is not a thing, no. You need to just go on the fly, and right now it seems going to be Hunter Charger, Smoker Spitter for the setup after they start the event.
How is Babylonia going to approach this? Looks like they want to just wait a bit for Goat to open the door and start walking out. They're poised to strike. Strong hit from Babylonia. High damage potential. Hunter still able to get the spawn behind the porta potty. He goes for it with Ghost Hop from the charge. Charge can't quite find it. He does get a stumble there. Bit does go on the stumble charge. And that's not going to be a lot of damage either. Another hit locked down by Goat. They press forward.
Yeah, and that's definitely what they need, but now this is going to be interesting now. This is the choke point I was talking about. They have to go through this, and I don't think the infected will know about it. No, they don't. They don't seem to be getting in position. They're just going to take advantage of him here. Oh, they're going to get the charge. Spit's late. It's going to land. Jockey lands too. They'll get great value from this. And that's going to be close to even up the round. Only by about 80 points now is the delta left.
Yeah. It hasn't been getting quite eviscerated, but Babylonia doesn't need a ton. They're certainly getting the job done for the time being. They can be satisfied with this. How much more can they find, though? We see 3 cappers ready to go. It is going to be the 3+1 with the spit. Hunter, Charger, Smoker. Another round ready to be fired off for Babylonia, but it looks like they want some patience with this one.
Yeah, and I think due to the bleeding, I think Babylonia might just wait the whole thing out. They want these spawns. Due to Goat hitting in odd times, Babylonia was allowed to push through and get some choke points taken. So this is just going to be a patient game. We'll see one more hit before they make safe room, no matter what, barring some catastrophe and all of an incredible amount of in caps that go out with this 3 cap that's coming up here. Hunter pouncing around for fun, just getting an advantageous spot. Maybe he was looking for a skybox pounce, but all right, now last hit coming up. Looks like it's going to come on the other side of the bus station when they come out, maybe.
Taking their time as Goat walks through and out the other end. Last chance hit here. Babylonia has been waiting and waiting for this. They're just about ready to cash it in. How much value will they get off of it? DB still here at 100%, by the way. And look at how close they are getting to the safe room. They close the door. Skeet on the Hunter. Charge will not be able to line up with the smoke. And the spit. A pitiful death spit. And, okay, actually the mortar spit as well. Going to continue to delay them. But this is going to be easy enough for Goat to just walk it in. 632 bonus on the lock-in.
Somebody got the door?
This is what I'm talking
And they
about.
make up some points there and all. Not a lot, though, but they bring it just almost within 1,000 points. And tick tock, nah.
Yeah, exactly. We're right back where we started on this chapter, or on this campaign, essentially. As we go to chapter 3, and Babylonia just needs to burn them out here.
And now the points go up, though. The point value is going to increase.
Okay.
This map has been adjusted to the scoring. This one used to be worth 500, is now 600 because it's longer. I did adjust it accordingly to Parish 3 normal, because Parish 3 normal was 600 distance, so we changed this one since it is 7 seconds longer than the original one if you walk it from beginning to end. That is it, so I feel that the adjustment for 100 points was warranted and would benefit Goat in this scenario. But unfortunately for them, no, they're going to see a tank at 83% of the way through the map.
Ooh.
This is very late. There is the addition of the movement of the hittable couch. So they have that option to bring it in. I
Okay.
don't know if they're going to be wary of the map changes and know where that's at to bring it into play. There have been some changes at the end of the map where infecting can get on top of some buildings a little bit easier. So that is also something else the survivors have to worry about. And I don't know if either teams know about it, but that is pretty much the extent of the changes on this map that they have to worry about now. But other than that, it is pretty much the same from regular Parish Overgrowth, and you won't see any changes on map 4 at all.
Okay. Okay. I do gotta say this starting sequence for chapter 3 looks like a pretty heavy rerouting. See if either team gets caught off at the starting phases as well. 2-2, Hunter Smoker.
If you notice there, Nall, that we actually blocked off the street now, because we opened up the side of the fence to make the map a little bit shorter. So due to the fact that we've done that, a lot of people would still just go straight down the street and go wrap around. And due to that, we're just going to cut off that part of the map, because it also made the tank fights a little janky because survivors can go wide out in the open. So the map changes for the benefit of the survivors and enjoyment for them. See if that works out as it is intended. Opening attack will be a retro attack with that spitter. Now see what they can do.
Boom, spawn in way up high. Hanging out, smoke spawn into a skeet on that hunter. My god.
That is a skeet while getting pulled. That was so sexy, no?
Yeah.
Oh, that was so sexy. I'm not gonna lie. I love to see that. That is just top tier play, popping off right there. Babylonia saying, nope, it's not that easy. Learning, denying the pound spit, saving his team about 3% of points.
Another hit, getting lined up as they make their way through the roads. It's going to be another solid one. Hunter hopping in from behind. Jockey can't get in there. Charger can't find a spawn. Spit for naught. And Babylonia continues to shut down these attempts from Goat as they continue to progress. Chapter 3, Parish Overgrowth. I mean, we are reaching the end of our marathon here. Babylonia just looks bulletproof.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely look so. I mean, this opening of this campaign, our Chapter 3, is very survivor-sided. Now it's going to change for the infected. This is definitely an advantageous spot for them. They're going to go for a pull in the back. Oh, the Hunter gets the stumble, but the Charger jumped the gun. He'll get a fist. That'll be the blunt of their damage for this chapter, as the Boomer's going to drop in, try to get some more proxies, and unsuccessful. Dies off, and the survivors continue. Coming up on about 40% of the way through the map.
We reach more familiar ground here on Chapter 3. Still waiting 5 seconds for Linux. Get that spawn up. Jockey, Hunter, Spitter, and a Charger. And strong hit. Locked and loaded.
I'm a reload.
Ammo here.
Spawns are coming in. The 2 cappers go no. The 3 Charger finally finding a way in with the spit as well.
And a slam.
Yes.
They needed that and all. They were getting no damage up at pretty much to that point with that charge spit coming out, taking Chad all the way down to 57 HP as they are now progressing to the halfway point, which would normally be 22% on the normal map.
Wow.
Just saying. I throw it out there.
Reloading.
3 or so hits in so far, not quite averaging 5%.
Reloading.
Incremental hits out of Goat. Inside here, no spit for it though. Smoke pool will be good. Not quite the tri-cap, but the Jockey will get in there for a bit as well. But just minuscule damage from Goat on that one, even with the lands.
And Spooky is lost.
Spooky has looked lost at a couple points. He does seem to be the least well-versed of his compatriots here. But he's still chugging through. Chad getting hit down to 45. Everyone else almost over 80. 97, 92 on Snicks and Spooky.
Reloading.
And Looks like they're going to slow down and clear out the common infected before they start progressing on the map. As they go inside this building here, this will be the change of the couch. The couch is now inside this building.
It is in. The smoke charge will be successful with the spit follow-up, and they go on the charge, not able to clear the hunter first. And there is some damage from Goat finally in this chapter.
Actually, I apologize, no. I forgot I moved the couch again. It is not in that one room. It is on the bottom. I forgot that I moved it so the tank could use it without having to get destroyed. They could still shoot him, but just not as easy. Poker pole, scope for the back. Bitter separation. Jockey's gonna land. Can they get the spit through the... Oh, look at the damage onto Rochelle. Boomer just dies off. And look at this pre-tank chip damage now. It's 30%. The question is it too little too late? And I think Goat needs to solidify a wipe here now. I don't think they could allow them to get full distance.
I agree completely with you, MK. With 69% of the bonus remaining, Goat has finally made some headways. Has also opened up the potential of getting that tank wipe with some good SI play. Charge will die off. Chucking the head briefly. Beautiful ski. Once again, out of Snicks. This man does not miss the skeets.
Oh, he throws a rock. Oh. I don't know what to say there, no. The cutoff, he didn't have any support. Maybe it wasn't, maybe he did the right thing, but I don't know, no. Oh, he knows about the couch. He gets it. By the way, Healy is 7th tank of the game for his team, for those that were keeping track. I love that he got this hittable into play. He has it, and it is probably out of play now.
Probably, yeah.
But he did get the couch. And I love that he knows the map changes, but he's already second pass, and he has his tri-cap coming up soon now. Big, big tank coming up here for Healy.
I mean, this is a 2-chapter affair for sure from Goat. They need this so bad. Healy's running. Oh my god! The mortar rock into the smack. They forgot all about it with the engage, and Chad goes down. Smoke pool, not quite. Wow, he runs into the phone line, and now we got two SIs trying to overwhelm on the back line here. Charger just gonna be getting some smacks as he gets a corner. Tank does go down, and that is absolutely not a wipe. It was some fanfare and it's some explosions for sure, but not a wipe. They will recover with a couple hundred bonus, and they're able to continue racking up distance as well.
I cannot believe the moon rock works out. I love it. No, he throws the moon rock. He goes in. He gets himself his own corner. The hunter comes in the back. Oh, it gets blasted out of the sky. The jockey is unsuccessful. It's going to be a sack into a quad, and this is the perfect time to do so because they're going to be exiting out of the factory building with a car alarm and a lot of common infected.
Okay.
What a ski. The hunter died so fast, no. And the shotguns were in the front too. That was an incredible job by Babylonia.
Yeah. They do slow down the tempo here. They know that quad is up. They're gonna take it slow. No reason to press the issue too quickly. Eventually start progressing. Finally starting to rack up more distance points here.
The infected don't know about the ladder at the end of the bridge to get up on top. Unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to get into an advantageous. But look at them fumbling for spawns here, no. They don't know the map. I hate to say it, but map knowledge is big, no. Map knowledge is king.
It sure is. And Babylonia do finally gingerly make their way out into the underpass area, clearing out commons, still waiting for this quad that lingers. And in they go. Jockey finds the head. Smoke pull. Hunter connection. It will not be the charge, though. Look at the damage. Down goes Spooky. Down goes Chad. Learning alive with just a sliver. And Goat can at least say that they have taken a sledgehammer to the remaining bonus. But look at Babylonia continue to rack up that distance. Continue to put themselves out of reach of Goat. It's going to take a Hail Mary out of them, especially on this Survivor Side Chapter 3. Let's see how it plays out. We're not done yet. 2-2 jockey charge.
Nice boom from the back. Oh, they're gonna go. They're full sending. Oh, but they're focusing the wrong survivors. And they needed to be. He's only 1 HP, so they did that on purpose, probably to be fast. But Chad is black and white, but all the points are on Snicks, and only the jockey focused it and all. That was very interesting. That they're going to allow Snicks to just run to the safe room. They can no longer hit him. They're going to get about 200 points of bonus. I think now all they can do is try to kill Chad.
Unreal. They send it in. Snicks not able to get that skeet, but they will clean it up quick. Smoker right out there in the open. 100. Oh my god, the charge tries to find it. 184 bonus, still centered on Snicks. And this man has been the MVP for this Babylonia squad for sure. All of them pulling their weight, absolutely. But this guy has been on point. Gets an additional 184 points for his team, as well as the full 600 distance. 5,612 points for Babylonia.
Big 1,800 point delta is about what it's at right now. Did I do my math correctly? Let me. 2,000, yeah, 1,800 point delta. The distance alone will give them 6,000, so they're going to need. Let me see. They need 800 bonus here and all in order to cut the delta in half. 800 bonus is the minimum required. And the only thing that's good for them is the next chapter is 700 distance, so they'll have more opportunity, but it is a gauntlet and all. Map chapter 4 is not easy to survive with points, especially if there's a late tank. If they're going to have a tank earlier than 35%, then they'll have a chance. But right now, if GOAT does not perform here, they're probably going to be out of another World Cup, and it is going to be Babylonia play a Cordy in the grand finals. But we'll have to see. One more chapter goes away. Looks like the Smoker tries to get a bull. Smoker pulls. Hunter comes in, gets a pound stumble, and they're going to get the pound spit, even though the spit was late. And they get great opening damage, already over 6% on the opening hit. And that is big damage, considered Babylonia didn't take that after 3 hits.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You laid the benchmark of 800 bonus. That means they need around 70% of this. And they already lose about 7%. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I feel like this tank could even be potentially a no-hitter, which is definitely what GOAT needs. Of course, wishful thinking. Quad comes in. Connections not really made. A couple scratches here and there. Does dip him down to 91.1%, but solid recovery from GOAT after that first hit.
And no Stripes Takeover. The grand finale will not be tonight. This is the only match that's played this week from another World Cup. There will be grand finals coming up over the weekend or after the weekend is over for 2 other cups. So stay tuned for those. It will be against Goat and Akori in both of those cup matches, and the grand finale will be determined after this one is over for next week's. Hunter tries to find a target, does get skeeted, but not right away. All the other infected are unsuccessful, as the spitter is going to hold to make sure they get a charge spit for the next choke coming up, and that is the first great take from Goat on this chapter, making their 3-hit average now coming out almost even for both sides.
Figuring out the commons, pressing forward the best that they can, making headways. About 50% of the way through the chapter. Got a wide open area here. Charger, Hunter, Jockey, Spit. Does Babylonia want to send it here? It certainly looks like they do. Going from different angles. Oh my god, the skeet to start it off. Jockey is right there next to him. He gets melted down as well. Charge not able to find a way in.
That was big for GOAT, though, Nah. That is huge for them. Not only did they shut it down, but they could take this choke point clean. They'll get down out in the open. They might even be able to get out past this trailer, too. Actually, Sawa slowed down a little bit. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it. Yes, they are. Okay, Nah. That's a lot of choke points taken there due to the fact that one set of spawns was unsuccessful.
We do have another hit ready to go. It looks like Babylonia is poised to just cash it in straight away. Hunter's got a long way to go. Smoke gets shut down. Boom overhead. Finds one. Pop. Second or I think maybe third. Hunter decides to chill for the time being. And I've got to say, with Goat, still with 87% of the bonus, 1,150 points. You can never count top teams out. It doesn't matter which esport it is. They just have that mental prowess that the competition often does not have. And they always manage to find a way back in. Hunter charges Smoker Spit. Ready to go. Wrapping around. Hunter takes a smoke, but there's a charge on the sideline. Gets a smackdown on Sawa. Bye bonus.
Ooh. No, that was the first big hit they had, and that was double digit for sure. And now it's going to be up to Goat to take this tank. The question is, where are they going to go to take it? Are they going to go all the way back? The Goat's, he's looking, you just got to jump over the fence. There you go. Tank figured it out. I actually purposely did that and all, and I'm happy the tank figured that out. That's great play by them. It looks like Goat's going to retreat all the way back too. Interesting that they're doing this, and they chose not to fight it in the other street, which there is no problem to do so. Oh my gosh, this is going to be dangerous though. The tank can get separation, and he can't take advantage of it because he has no cappers.
Yeah.
Spooky, 7th tank of the game for Babylonia. I thought he was going to go there and all, but he chose not to. And I think it was the wise decision. And he's trying, oh, and it's his turn to go dig out the couch.
Okay.
And he gets it. He got it. He got it. It's not easy getting that out.
Overhead. Yeah, definitely. The rock attempt. Trying to line it up.
Remember, this thing is way flimsy. No, that's what I'm talking about. It's not like normal hittables. And it went right back to where he was. Oh, but he's committing. He has no choice. Excuse me. There's a smoker pole. It gets cleared. He gets a punch. He gets a second punch. The Charger and Hunter both land. Now the Uzi's got to clear both. This is disastrous for Goat. He can't get the corner, though, and he has to run out. This is, I don't know. We're going to have to do a math pickup. He's going to try to get a rock here. The guys keep this rock. They do. Let's do a damage assessment upon the pickup. Bonus will be at 595. I don't think that's enough. Babylonia might have just secured this. We'll have to wait to see the end of the chapter. This tank probably gets nothing. I don't see how it'll get damage. And Goat can't push because there are spawns. Boomer lands. Jockey jumps out. Smoker gets nothing. Rock misses. Tank is now going to run away, and they'll kill him off, and now they got to run the map. But let's see the point delta difference. It's only a couple hundred and all, and if they have managed to hold on to this, I believe they're going to have to make safe room next chapter with about 950 if they just let the other survivor get the other team get distance.
Okay. Spawns coming back up. They got the ink cap. Honestly, I felt if he had just immediately locked onto that charge target, he was doing the slow get up. Maybe even could have found a second. But the damage is good. Regardless, charge catching into the spit as Coach can't get the clears quite yet. Sawa's going to have to do it. And they dip further down. The bonus getting blasted down to 442. They pop the pills. It goes down further, and they're not even done with the chapter yet, MK. They're going to have to do a pretty scary hit, at least.
Yeah, and that 950 number now raises to 1150, just like that. And they haven't even made the chapter yet. There's only about a 200-point delta. Exactly to be, actually it's 1 point difference. They go for a smoker pole, misses the Charger's trying to walk it in. Jockey lands. Charger gets deleted. Eventually the smoker will come in and get cleared at the end. Boomer dies off. Smoker is trolling and eventually goes back for a despawn. And they lose even more points as now it goes up to 1180 is what they'll need. Oh no, the tick-tock. I think it might have already expired. Last hit. I don't even know if they'll be able to get it. Yeah, they're going to be able to. Oh, they back up. They take the pounce and spit. The Hunter's going to charge the scuffle. And they're even going to lose this round.
Man, Sawa does manage to find a safety corner there right under where she got charged. But they dip under 300 bonus. And that is 100 points for the chapter. Absolutely not cutting it here for Goat. 4697 to 5612. What a daunting challenge here for chapter 4.
I don't know. I might be a little bit optimistic and say there's a possibility if they play map 5, but last campaign it wasn't played, and Mando confirmed with us that we're not playing it. So I almost think Babylonia confirmed or punched their ticket into the grand finals of this cup, and chopping down the tree of GOAT in the process.
Absolutely. Yeah, well said. And the tank is going to be at 46% here, so Babylonia should be allowed to get at least that much distance.
Oh, and by the way, I know people want to know this, so I'll pop this up real quick. I'll check it out because people are asking what's the bet ratio for this? What's the bet ratio?
Ooh.
Let's see what the underdog is in here. The bet ratio is 92% GOAT, 8% Babylonia.
Yeah.
So somebody's banking, and I know why a lot of people stopped watching earlier because they know they're losing their points. So that's probably why the viewership has dipped. So there we go. The 8% underdog. What a benefit from the people that voted for them. We'll have to see if it ends that way. We still have one more chapter. Infected pre-spawn down below. It's going to be a 2-2. Jockey Hunter, they'll find the Hunter. They'll get the spit up there. Jockey, try to keep him in the spit. A little bit, not much damage, but great value for that 2-2 null. A little bit more than 5%.
Okay. GOAT does lock in the 5%. Pushing forward.
Reloading.
I gotta say, I know a positive EV bet when I see one. Big shout out to those brave enough to put their cash down on GOAT, rather on Babylonia, as they're looking like they're going to be able to lock this in. Quad, ready to go for GOAT. Let's see what they can do. Hunter from the back, climbing up, charge. I mean, just melted. Like, charge goes in first, just melted. Smoke pull on the back line, sure, it's worth almost nothing. They get to keep pressing onward.
They do, and actually we didn't take notice, but the tank is at 46%. I mean, it was around the 35 I was saying, but it's going to give Babylonia some more points, but that was if GOAT could bring it within 600 last chapter, which means they're going to get about another, 100 points before they get this tank up, and this will be the last attack before tank. I'm pretty sure of it, and I think we're going to, I don't know where this tank's actually going to spawn now. I don't know if they have to drop or not. Because if they drop, they can't go back the one way.
Okay.
And there are toys to be brought in if they know where to find them. Mischarge, misfit, misboom. Everything misses. As they try to stack it to a quad. And they do so, but I don't know if they're going to get to use it. No, it's going to be close.
Right.
Yeah.
GOAT looking lost without a paddle here.
Weapons here.
They do. Let's see. Arlen.
Snicks jumped over the hole and he fell in the hole. Oh, they got a drop? Oh, this is big no. Real quick note here, no. If you go back to the building where they have to drop, you remember in normal Parish when you jump up top here, there's a desk that you have to jump over and the melee's there. Yes. I decided to put a hole in the ground there, and Snick just jumped right into it. So I just got to say that it was funny to watch it come into play.
I love it.
Erlin has the final tank of the game for Team GOAT and all, and he only knows where one dumpster was. He doesn't get the second one. And they need a big one here and all, and I think anything less than a wipe is unacceptable. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And with this being such an important tank, all the honors are with you, MK. Take it away.
All right, he gets the dumpster in play. The survivors allow it to happen. He gets the dumpster. It's not in a good spot. He has to abandon it. He is down to 3,400. Oh, he kills his hunter. I know it gets skeeted. I thought he killed it. The jockey's dead. He is alone. Dumpster is missed. And this tank is going to get nothing. It is a no-hitter coming out from GOAT. And Babylonia says, no, guys, not this time. You might have taken us out of other tournaments, but this one is going to be ours and is going to solidify their stomp on GOAT's neck and put them out of their misery with some euthanization skills, which is well done.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Babylonia, definitely a notorious team going into this, but they are making waves. with this, kind of shaking up the power rankings. Smoker, Charger, Spit, Boom, 2-2 here. Could be a good setup, but Babylonia has made it through. They have weathered the storm, and they're going to weather that hit as well with ease. One Boom is going to be the takeaway from GOAT. Babylonia presses on.
Yeah, and they're coming up on about 63% of the way through the map, and of course a normal Parish and all, this would be about 30%, but right now we're at about 70.
Yeah.
And they got to get up into that pool room. An attack should probably not happen to the alley. This is all probably still standard attack coming up here, and it's going to be a quad try. And I'll tell you what, they didn't get the tank wipe, and they let them navigate another 30%, but now the quad is so desperate. And if they land the quad here, then all they would need to walk in is with about 700 bonus, but can they do it would be the question. And I let you take this quad away as soon as they get into that alley and all. And I like where the infected are setting up, needing to make it count.
Yeah, they do eventually drop down. We see the Hunter taking use of that opened up area. And Babylonia is just taking this at a snail's pace. They do not want to rush into anything here. They have got this match signed, sealed, and almost delivered. They get the spawns in and they bring it back indoors. They know that Jockey's there. They know the Smoker's there. They're going to run into the side room. Hunter is waiting for them. Pouncing around. Does find a chargeable as well. It does manage to get cleared. And Babylonia lives to find another day. 1,200 bonus could have been locked up as well as all of the remaining distance. But it is just not meant to be. And Babylonia continues their way through Chapter 4, final round here. I'm assuming, unless something crazy happens, we do go to that finale.
Yeah, barring something crazy. I mean, it'd be wild if we've seen it. We've confirmed that we won't, but I've seen other wilder things happen, considering we were supposed to play Dead Before Dawn and Diescraper. Oh, what a skate! The Hunter gets caught in the tree with his dead body. Charge lands. Spit successful with a death spit, too. Doing massive damage to Snicks as he pops his pills. But fortunately for the survivors, no win caps, which means DB is preserved. And look at that healthy bonus of 1,059. They're looking to put up 7,000 points for 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2.
That is unreal. And post-tank, post some solid hits, they're still at over 1,000 bonus. They've made their way across, some early jumping there. Babylonia ready to lock it down. Quad waiting for them around the corners. They continue to take it slow. Calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, and one thing that I am very happy about as well, is these updates for Overgrowth have served their purpose. It has changed it to be a little bit more survivor-sided, and it's proved to do so. And it's provided some great Left 4 Dead 2 on both these sides, because this campaign has been neck and neck. The Delta came from the one before. And it's great competition here on Parish Overgrowth as they take the drop, having to take a quad into the alley. Last chance for GOAT here, once again, take the quad away.
They need this quad right now. Hunter is ready. He's not going to let Snicks around the corner. Backing it up. He has let him around the corner. Now he's going to ricochet through. He does fine. The Ski Master himself. But wait, it's too late. The Smoker target, too late. And they do get the clears there. Oh, not quite 1,000 bonus, but pretty damn close. 953 through the final twists and turns. Babylonia has absolutely done it. A massive bomb of a lock-in here. Wow. They have done it.
7,264 points for Babylonia after 8 chapters of Left 4 Dead 2, almost averaging about 1,000 per chapter. Less than that, comes out to about 900. Absolutely impressive showing from Babylonia, and it was great to watch it. And congratulations to them on solidifying their grand finals in another World Cup. They've chopped down one tree. Now they have one more to chop down. They chopped down a great oak. And now they have to chop down a redwood next week, and that's a hell of a challenge.
That's right. Yeah. The question is, I mean, GOAT got taken out by EE, only for Babylonia to take them out. Now we've got kind of a reverse situation here where Goat's been the one knocking out Hikori. And you might think that that would spell, very promising for Babylonia, but Hikori, such a dangerous squad. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they can lock in a win for another World Cup overall. But they've certainly locked in second place here, and they can be proud of that no matter what comes next. Waiting for the next hit, 2-2, Hunter Jockey.
Hunter's in the front. They're splitting the survivors. Hunter finds a target. Jockey cannot grab Coach. Can he get him? Oh, he eventually grabs Coach.
Oh.
Ellis having a hard time getting the clear, and just great damage value still coming out from Babylonia. 2-2 over 5%. And they just have their number today. They might not have had their number on many of their other occasions, but Babylonia locked it in. And very impressive showing here, Null, on knocking out GOAT of another World Cup. But still have one more chapter left to go. See how many points GOAT can put up before they fall to this, fall into their fate for this tournament.
Right. Smoke charge? No, charge won't find it. Great clears by GOAT.
Yeah, that's the truth. They did send Go through the giant wood chipper. That's funny. Yeah, they did definitely do so. They're coming up on about 35% map progression. They still have 1,400 points. I don't even think if they make it, it's worth even going to the finale now. Because even if they could go for it, it's just too much points to make up. Finale is very survivor-sided, even more than any of the other maps on this game. But it's survivor-sided for both sides, not just one.
Right.
So they're going to send it in here. Hunter going to try to grab the survivor in the front, not able to do so. They do land a little two-cap with the Hunter and Jockey. Jockey is getting a big ride in the back, eventually getting cleaned up. And just 3 hits coming in, almost equaling up to 5% per hit, and just still pouring it on to go from Babylonia. And great job from them. Coming up onto tank time any moment.
Yeah, the boom, just an interloper there. He fell. Okay, they will be able to regroup, no problem. I was spooked for a moment there, but you got another one. You got me in the process too. Cad, gonna be the final tank.
And Chad does not know about the second hittable either. He's just gonna go grab the one dumpster. Actually, not even gonna go for the dumpster.
Yeah, he doesn't even want that.
There he goes. Okay. I think there's actually 3 total hittables he could get. But I believe the extra one is just too far ahead. Did he pop it up? Oh, I love that. It's my favorite. Wow. He pops it up with the rock. It's my favorite rock to do. You got to be the right distance to do that, no, but you can actually line it up anywhere you want to go, like a straight line, if you do that E-rock correctly. But all right, I did take the last one away now, so why don't you finish it up here with Chad from Babylonia. Try to finish it off with style with his Kermit spray.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, he's going to eventually roll it in. Of course, great chip by GOAT. Charger, Jockey, Hunter lurking above, ready to give them the Angel of Death. Okay, they just go ahead and roll it in. They don't find anything because SI's dumpster, no. Chad, not going to be able to find a temp for his team. Trying to get Hail Mary dumpster. He's got Coach trapped out here, but Coach is fast. Going to continue hopping around. I mean, he's only got Coach firing at him. He gets him in the corner. 1 smack, make it 2. He's got him trapped in there. Can he get the 8 cap? 1,000 HP left, and he does before he goes down, sliced and diced to death. But the smoke comes out. Smoke grab, Jockey on the head, trying to take him up okay, triple boom as well. Man, even finding the aim cap.
A lot happened in a real short amount of time right there.
Right.
And they actually take the top route. Very rare. They go into the bathroom that I don't think anybody ever went in there before, so I'm happy I got to see it. So they go in there. They take the Dark Parish route. I left that in there from Dark Parish. You don't have to go that way, but it is in there. Shout out to the creator of Dark Parish, by the way.
I love it.
Released in 2011, for those that wanted to know. Smoker pull in the back. Charger rockets in. Gets the double charge. Spitter spit on the roof. Completely missed. And they call GG's on their spitter.
Yeah.
Spitter said. Spitter Center coming out from Snicks.
Spitter Center. Spitter Cena.
Oh, I love it coming out from the teams. And Goat still holding on to 830 bonus, but unfortunately for them, they're only going to win 1 chapter out of 8. 1 out of 8 is going to be all they can get.
Wow. That is shocking. They send in the hit in the alleyway. Jockey does land. Hunter gets a follow-up. Charge is left to just smack and cover. Boom, dropping in, getting them both. Charge can just keep playing this. They will get that chip level. And they will eventually be able to cut it off. That is 2 survivors down. Linux as well as Healy getting carried all the way up the stairwell while the survivors are boom. Gotta make it 1 step at a time. Finally finding him. Jockey trying to go back into Ghost. The Toma comes out. Smoke spit. Boom. Oh, man. The Putsu rotation. Goat finally gets a chance to breathe. Maybe. Oh, man. Good attempt. Smoker pull as well through the spit.
And all right, they do drop down and start at 420 bonus left. Love to see them walk into that, but they're going to hide underneath the stairwell due to the quad coming in. This is a smart play. 1 survivor usually stays slightly in the front. Now, there is a trick that they can do about this, but I don't think the other team knows about it, And no, they do not. Won't do really that much, but it is something I left in there for the special infected. And all right, here comes the quad. Looks like they're going to wait.
Ooh, Linux with the skeet on learning. Nice one.
And not today. You might have won the battle, the war, but maybe we can still win this battle on this chapter.
Right.
Final set of spawns coming up here. I think maybe 2 more attacks left here and all before we conclude this. A big separation jock on the team. Oh, the double charge in the back. But I think they're just goofing off now here as far as go, because they know the end is here. So the separation's coming out. They're going to get a kill on the Healy. And it looks like maybe 5,500 will be concluded from Goat if they're lucky at this point
Okay. Final moments here in our match. Spitter Jockey. Spit trying to get it. Hello? Okay, another interesting spit there onto the tree. GG's come out, and Babylonia has done it. 7,264 to 5,548.
GG.